Well, hello everybody. I'm on time as always, and welcome to Shmup Replay Showcase. It's been a while since last time, and as per usual, we are joined by the amazing Mark. Hello, Mark.
Hello, how's it going?
Doing pretty good. We have quite a lineup
Cool
tonight.
lineup today.
We were just talking about it actually a few minutes ago. We have like
Yes.
some very cool stuff tonight.
Yeah, Gradius 3 is a favorite of mine as far as old school shmups, so I'm excited to do this one.
Let me just ping everybody in the server, and we should be ready to go. Alright, so greatest 3, just gonna mark down the run information, and we're gonna be ready, really. Let's see, it's in here, and it's there. So, yeah, the first draft tonight, as we just mentioned, is gonna be greatest 3, which is gonna be kind of, like, I mean, I've never seen the game, actually.
Oh, really?
Nope.
I've
I've
actually
seen
played
the
quite a bit of
first 2, but I don't think I've seen the 3.
It's a lot of people consider it their favorite.
Also, it's specified
Very
greatest 3 arcade. I presume, it has version differences, I can presume.
Yeah, the SNES version is quite a bit different.
Oh, and like in a good or
than
in a
the
bad way?
Well, it has an insane amount of slowdown on the SNES version, so if you're feeling like Gradius 3 Arcade is too hard, you can play the SNES version, it might be a bit easier.
Oh.
But the arcade version is just a lot better.
Alright, so we're watching the better version.
Absolutely, yeah.
Alright, awesome. Well, let me get the video up, and then I can share it to you as well. And we'll be ready to go. Let me just do that. There we go. It's this one. Alright. I have the skips marked down right there, because we actually have quite the skips.
Yes.
So we're first gonna skip right to 14 minutes. So let's go.
Let's do it.
14:05.
Yeah, and for those who don't know, Gradius 3 is infinitely looping, so we don't need to be watching hours worth of just Gradius runs. So
Alright. Well, let's go then. Let me play the video. So we're right in the cave. Let's go.
Destroy the core.
And we gotta destroy the core, apparently.
right off the bat. And you'll see already the slowdown is kicking in on the arcade version as well.
Oh.
There was recently a ROM hack of the SNES version that removes the slowdown. And I've heard it's like hilariously hard without the slowdown.
I can imagine.
Oh no.
Nice episode, by the
Oh
way.
wait, so it's emulated on the SNES.
No, right now this is the arcade
There's a
version.
port.
But
There's
yeah,
a port on the SNES, but this is the arcade version.
Yeah, no, but like this, the SNES slowdown is emulated.
It does seem like it.
Also, wait, it says
Oh my
edit
God.
mode. Edit mode? On the video title.
Yeah, so edit mode is you're able to select your weapons individually rather than doing the preset.
Oh.
It's just the best way to go, so you can have all the weapon types that you want.
I see. Any reason why they're turning down this?
Why he's milking this like this, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Maybe he's timing it out because maybe the later patterns get absolutely crazy.
Oh.
That would be my guess.
I do be loving the option placement though.
Force field.
Force field.
Oh,
3D?
Force field's super good.
Yo,
Oh
what?
shit! I forgot about
Yo!
that. Yeah, it has some 3D stages.
Yo,
think
we're
I
they're
not
never
playing
knew
stages.
this. Oh my god.
We're playing Star Fox now. Let's go.
Yeah, you play Little Star Fox. I really wish they made a Gradius game that was just like this the entire time.
It'll be kind of hard to dodge things though. But this seems more like a bonus stage than anything, honestly.
Yeah, it is a bonus stage.
Oh, can you actually die in this bonus stage?
I don't know.
Like if you hit the wall or something.
I think you could. Knowing Gradius, I bet you could.
Well, I know at least from the first
Especially
grade is
it
that
being
if you
Gradius
die,
3.
if you die,
Yeah.
you're naked. That's all I know from the first grade is.
Yes, exactly. Gradius syndrome, it's called.
Oh,
Or if you die, recovering is brutally difficult. Because you get thrown back on a checkpoint and you have like no power-ups, nothing. And the levels are sort of balanced later on around having power-ups, so it's really hard. That's why it's called Gradius syndrome. Because sometimes it's better just to restart the run.
God.
Yep.
This is tall. What the fuck?
That is a tall
Yeah,
stage.
and it like loops around. So if he keeps going down, it'll
Oh,
loop back around. You know what I mean? So he could just hold down and it would
fucking
go around and around.
boys.
This is old school arcade game. They do this kind of stuff.
Moai spewing Moai. What the hell is this?
It's Mohai shooting Mohai shooting Mohai.
Yep,
Why?
Mohai, classic Gradius enemies. They're in like every Gradius game. You know, I was playing Gradius 5. I'm actually reviewing that. I don't think they are in Gradius 5 though. I just realized that.
Oh,
I don't
wow.
remember seeing any. I know. Oversight treasure. Come on.
Honestly, yeah, that's a minus in my book.
Yeah.
No Mohai. Even this section seems very annoying with all like the donuts and all that.
Yeah. And they're destructible.
Yeah, thankfully. Imagine if they weren't.
Yeah. Well, they kind of aren't. You have no power. And you have no options, and they're just flying at you, and you're like, oh shit.
Oh no! God.
Oh
But he's
shit, no
doing
shield.
good.
They haven't
Look at
died
all
yet at all,
those.
though. That's what we know at least. Judging by the
Yeah,
line.
look at all those extends. It'll be interesting to see if he dies, if he recovers, or how he handles that.
True.
It's also like certain checkpoints are a lot better to die on than others.
I will never understand checkpoints.
Yeah, especially because you can't go back a checkpoint in this, right?
I don't remember.
What, you can go back a
Don't remember.
checkpoint?
No, because like I know that like in some Touhou Plan games, if you die
Yeah.
early on in a checkpoint, you go back to the previous one.
Yeah. It's like if you keep dying on the same checkpoint in some games, it'll throw you back a checkpoint.
No, but it's actually useful because some checkpoints are impossible to recover from.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if Gradius does that though.
Why would you put a checkpoint there then?
Because I don't play them.
To be an
enough
asshole, of course.
battle their checkpoints. Sometimes
What
the
the fuck is
soundtrack
this
reminds me a
section?
lot of the Turtles and Time soundtrack. Like it has the same instruments and everything going on.
Oh, I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a society of like people on the Easter Isle just made spaceships.
Confirming the theory about the Easter Island that aliens created it in Gradius. The truth comes out. Someone needs to do like a conspiracy theory video on Gradius and how it's like full of secret symbols and all that.
You know what? You should have like you should create a channel called Shmup Theory and then just do like.
Shmup there. Yes, that's a great idea.
Let me guess. Do you die if you hit like the bottom or the top of the rock, like the
You gotta shoot him in the mouth.
Do you die if you hit like the walls
Yes.
there? Of course.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You crash.
You blow up. Yeah.
Incredible.
Vic Viper does not have landing gear. You just blow up if you hit stuff.
Which means technically you cannot return safely from your mission.
No.
That's sad.
Maybe you have to like land it in a big, it's like a special catching bay or something.
See,
Or
just
maybe it
all of
just
them. All of them were topics for Shmup Theory.
Maybe it's made to land on water.
Or maybe it's a suicide mission. He's like,
Oh.
there is no landing gear because you're not coming back, buddy.
Oh yeah, it's
True.
an infinite looping game, so it doesn't make sense.
Oh, you're right.
So he has this force field, but it's not fully force field. He got hit. I think you get 2 hits with the force field, and then it goes away.
Well, at
Sounds
least that's
about
like a
right.
free hit you can take. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, that is really nice.
In a very punishing game, it's always good to have, really.
But if you crash into those into
Yeah.
the level, yeah.
Yeah, if you crash into those or you get hit by, I don't know what you call it. I like to call them like physical objects rather than beams. It'll blow you
Yeah.
up. So like a head or this rock hits him, it'll blow him up. I think.
So-
Pretty sure.
What the hell are these things, man?
I think he's milking them for points. Forward.
Yeah.
Hit fast forward.
Nah, look, it's
okay.
fine.
Well, never mind.
Okay. I didn't want to sit and watch him milk that for 5 minutes. We got more Gradius to watch.
Oh, so it seems like it's several hits. I think it's like 3 hits total for the force field.
Oh, could be. I know it's multiple. I can't remember how many though.
Yeah, because like he just got hit twice, I think, and then just to recharge the force field.
I don't know. I can't remember because I've been playing so much Gradius 5. My recall is a little bit muddled, but in some of the Gradius games, it's a little bit troll because you don't actually want to get fully sped up with the speed up power-ups because you become way too fast and you just ram into everything.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So I'm pretty sure that's why he's sitting on the speed up and not using it because he's like
Yeah,
sped up as he wants to be.
As far as I know, 5 is the only one where you can afford to speed up all the way.
Yeah, but you know what's troll about 5 is if you speed up all the way and then you hit another speed up again on accident, which happens to me all the time, you get set back to no speed. So you're like,
oh,
like
assholes.
I know. I'm like, why, Treasure? Just to be douches? Because they're like, you know what? It's rude of us to troll you with the speed ups, but we're gonna troll you with the speed ups in another way instead. Well, you'll be in mid boss fight and you're trying to like get an option or get a power up and you accidentally hit speed up, and bam, you just lose all your speed.
Yeah, back when I tried Gradius 1 on the Switch, I remember because I'd read about the speed up thing already, so I wanted to see what max speed was like. I probably never got to it.
Yeah, and I love fast ships, but it's basically busted because you can't even precisely move around. You just
Yeah, there is
ram
such a
into
thing as
everything.
too much speed.
Yes, unfortunately.
oh wait, the jelly thing it respawns? Oh god, it
Yep.
does. Oh, that's
Yes, life. It's just some life force stuff.
oh, that's
You know, one little criticism I will give of Konami and their shmups is that they kind of start to muddle together their series a little too much. Where, you know, Life Force is famous for having you're in the body and the stuff responds and everything. Then they're kind of like, oh, this is cool. Let's put it in Gradius. You know, and so you'll see that a lot. It gets a little bit
I mean, if it
redundant.
works in one game, it can only work on the other, right?
Yeah. Like, I wish Gradius didn't have Life Force type levels and stuff.
Destroy
Like
the
you're playing Life
eye.
Force all the time.
If you play the Japanese version, do they like tell you that in Japanese?
Yeah. No, I think this is the Japanese version.
Oh,
I would
they
assume.
speak English.
Yeah,
Damn.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty damn sure, yeah.
Don't tell me
Thank
the
you,
options are.
Slowdown.
Why are your options on the first layer?
Oh
Like the
god.
party.
Why are your shots on the
Bad.
first layer?
That's bad.
At least I mean, at least this isn't a game where it matters that much, you know.
Yeah, but still, this is just like no.
Yeah.
I say
It's
this
like-
is,
Bad idea.
like
That's
I
a
have
bad
always
idea.
said this is terrible game design in Touhou, and I will say this is terrible game design in any shmup I play.
The only
I mean, yeah,
the only
it's-
excuse we can get is that it's a hell of an old game, so they might not have literally thought of it back then
Yeah.
until they started getting more bullets on the screen, and they're like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
maybe we shouldn't put the options on the first layer.
Like, you know, in old Touhou games where like your hitbox was literally on like the second layer and like your hitbox was behind the bullets, which was great when you were
You know,
trying
there
to
was a shmup that came out recently that did that, and it was like, what the hell are you thinking? That's such a glaring problem these days. You'd
Yeah.
you would think it would come up though in the testing, you know, like in the beta testing or whatever. Someone mentioned, bro, your bullets are on the bottom layer over or the shot bullets are over top the enemy bullets. You can't see the enemy bullets. That was like one of the hardest parts of the game. I'm not kidding. Is that layer
This is
issue.
what happens when you make when people who don't play enough shmups make shmups.
I don't know because it was the NG dev team and the game was
Oh.
really good, but
Oh.
it was just such an obvious oversight. I was like, I
This
can't
is an example
understand
of this section being kind of stupid because like your balls are like hiding your vision.
it. Yes.
Don't
this
take that
is
out
bad
of context. But,
at
like
this point.
that's just pretty bad.
The balls are so big you can't see anything.
Yeah, the balls are too big. I can't avoid them.
You know, I always felt that Gradius, the Gradius series, at times it can get pretty bullet hell because you
Yeah.
get sections like this. And
Oh,
what's cool
oh,
about the Big
oh.
Viper is
Oh.
it is still a chunky hitbox, but compared to other old school shmups, it is a lot slimmer than a lot of the other ship hitboxes.
I have a bad
It's
feeling
like
about
skinny
this.
but long, but it's still you can slide in between things a lot better.
Wait, wouldn't not pacifisting this section be easier?
The slowdown probably helps though.
Oh,
Shooting and causing the slowdown probably helps.
that's fair, yeah.
Yeah.
I hope the fiery effects doesn't kill you, only like the bottom kills you.
I think that's correct, but I'm too scared to ever try it when I play. I'm too scared to test the theory.
Like, this is like, oh, okay, we now know the fire
look,
doesn't kill
look,
you.
Fire's landing on top of him. He's okay.
God, this is the death of visibility!
No. Okay, never
just
mind.
memorizing
It is a
bullets, okay.
problem.
It is,
Yeah.
no shit! Oh my god, the slowdown! That was some very nice dodging when the slowdown stopped.
Yeah, this guy's really playing well because this is a hard game.
And the game looked, the game doesn't look easy, yeah.
Well, the thing about these old school shmups,
Remind
at least for me, is that whenever you watch them, they don't ever look that difficult, bullet pattern wise, but there's so much wild bullshit that happens in the
Yeah.
games that catches you off guard and kills you that you need to basically know what's going to happen at all times.
I mean, in that sense, it's a good arcade game.
Yeah. Excellent arcade game.
Damn, one head actually exploded. That's brutal.
Yeah, the boss fights in Gradius 3 are a huge step up over like the original Gradius boss fights.
The kill, like, the fucking suicide bullets. No.
Speed up.
And then I was told to
Oh.
skip this apparently because we have a bunch of failed attempts at stage 8 and 9, I think. So we skipped to
Okay.
47.
Oh.
We skip a
Let's
lot
skip.
ahead. Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh.
47.
Well, this is a
31.
long replay. Let's skip.
Yeah, sure.
What probably happened is he died and he spent the next 15 minutes trying to recover. That's what I'm guessing. Let's see. Skip.
Well, 47, 38. Let's go.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh
exactly.
God.
Look,
Look
I
at the
told
life
you
counter.
that's Gradius syndrome.
My God.
He died and now he's spent all of his extends trying to recover.
Missile. Speed up.
God, that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Jeez. Remember
Brutal.
when they had lives? Yeah, me too. Oh, we're playing Tetris.
Oh, the
fucking-
gear brush
this stage.
level.
This stage is brutal.
Wait, we are
How long
actually
till
playing
Cube
Tetris.
Rush?
I was joking.
Nope. You weren't joking.
How long till Cube Rush?
I can't remember. I think it's near the end. But it's...
God, this is like.
Imagine you're playing this in the arcade. You're like, what the fuck, Konami? Really? You're just gonna have stuff spawn like this randomly?
Yeah,
in
you're
front of
like, what the hell, please? Oh, I love this. Also, the diagonal movement he's making between those blocks is kind of like terrifying. 'Cause, like, I imagine the entire ship is a hitbox or something close to that, so like, I would be terrified to dodge anything with that big of a hitbox.
The hitbox on it is slimmer than a lot of old school shmups,
So
but it's still the full length, or most of the
it's-
length.
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
probably the full. I assume it's a rectangle.
Oh
that's
my
like
god, the
probably
option
the height
usage.
of the cockpit to the bottom of the cabin, and then the length, of, like maybe to like the nose of the reactor or something.
Oh, here
I
it goes,
think
here
you
it
have a
goes.
little bit on that fin on the back there, where that's not vulnerable.
Alright, so
I think.
What? Huh?
This is the Kyo brush.
What?
It's like
Are you-
it's like the one infamous section in this game. Right?
What? Is it just a
It's-
spot you just don't move?
Oh no,
don't know.
you can
I've
still
never
die
seen it
like
done.
this. If you get extremely unlucky, you can have a cube just come at you from exactly the right angle and just snipe you.
But wait, how are you supposed to do this normally? Because I assume this is like player mate strats, but like.
Wait.
Maybe this is
How the
just
fuck
where
is he
they're
gonna
like
get out of here?
giving you
Okay,
money.
you have to get out.
Maybe
Oh.
he can shoot his way out at the end.
Oh.
I've never seen this actually done, so I don't know what happens here.
Yeah, true. I've seen me neither. I've seen a lot of deaths, but not the actual.
You're right. We
thing.
need the schedule. Oh yeah, I haven't wrote any schedule. Let me do that while cube are happening.
The schedule is a mystery, so you have to sit and watch the entire stream if you want to know what happens.
No, it's fine. I have the schedule.
Oh my god, it's so long. What the fuck? Oh, okay,
Oh.
it just vanishes.
Please remind me to write down the schedule after we're done with this run. Please. Someone remind me to do that. Yeah.
getting in that core.
Says harder on remember. Yeah, that's Touhou 11, everyone.
Too bad he doesn't have a laser because this is gonna be a bit of a.
I mean, your options is doing
Struggle.
like. Just
Yeah.
kind of that.
Oh yeah. See, I've been playing
Yeah.
too much Gradius 5, or it takes 5 hours to kill
See?
the boss without a laser.
Ooh. I want to see more 3D stages.
Yeah, I know. I think there's not that many. I think
So
they're
is this
just
supposed to be a bonus
stages.
stage, but also like a treacherous
No,
bonus stage?
the beginning of each stage has like a little bonus section to
Oh.
help you rearm.
Alright. Ooh. You're fighting a Beyblade!
Yep.
You know what this look? It could actually like the intro of this boss, like the way the tentacle moves and stuff, could actually be a stage in Monkey Ball. I swear this has Monkey Ball stage vibes.
Oh yeah.
Well, that was anticlimactic to say the least. There we go. That's the real cheese grater.
Interesting.
could
I
be-
think if he shoots those, they have these massive explosive
It is a real
animations.
orb. You know what? It could be a very advanced like test dispenser.
Reminds me of a yo-yo.
Actually, yeah. And it's dead as well. What? That
Yeah,
is
that's such a-
anticlimactic. What is this?
That's such a difference with. I've been just spending a lot of Gradius 5 where the boss fights just go on and on, and they like 7 phases,
It's
and
supposed to be
they
a boss fight.
transform. That
It's not
was just
supposed
like.
to be a boss fight
boom.
even. Like, you're back now. Is this a boss rush?
I think so, yeah.
Ooh.
Because he fought this boss earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Damn, that is
Ooh.
some nice positioning.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a little bit of a setup here. Look,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They align with the high. Yes, high to you game.
boom.
Imagine dodging the Shmup.
Who needs it?
I know it.
Who needs it when you have excellent positioning and safe spots?
Exactly. Safe spots are good.
Oh boy.
This game had something of tentacle monsters.
Yep.
Like, I'm not judging the devs, you know, just saying. Oh yeah, I was about to say maybe if you're very good, you could stand inside the tentacles as he
No,
closes
no.
them. But then I saw this attack, I was like, okay, maybe not. Forget what I was about to say.
Yeah. That would be cool to just like park right inside that safe or right inside that center
Yeah, that would
core
be
area.
kind of cool, honestly. Yeah.
There's kind of a section like that in some of the boss fights, but not that one.
Also, by the way, this music sucks.
Well, it's repeating over and over and over like the same 5 seconds.
What are you telling me you don't enjoy 5-second loops? Come on.
I've always thought it's interesting because Konami have such excellent soundtracks. I think the greatest soundtrack's pretty good, but at times you get stuff like this. Which is just a little unfortunate. Maybe though they just ran out of space literally
So
on
what
the
is
board
this now?
for songs. They're just out.
Oh, of course it's more tentacles.
I don't know. I think. Oh, is that a tentacle or is it like a wing? Or I don't know. Hard to say.
It's a flying squid
Yeah.
monster. There we go. We were actually
It would be-
playing like Darius Solo.
Oh, seems like you
Yeah.
can press against the bottom and it doesn't kill you.
I don't know. I'm scared to even
Yeah,
try. It
yeah.
looks
No,
like
if you
it.
notice,
There-
it
there
keeps
you go.
pressing against the bottom.
There you go.
So, yeah, you can. can do that.
Imagine fighting that thing without an option.
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Whoa!
ooh, ooh. I don't like the
That-
look of this.
That was weird.
It's a bit of a shitty effect though, because like you can see the map ending on the corner.
You know what was one of the most troll things I ever came across in a review?
What?
Was I was doing a I think it was no death, or pretty close to no death run of. remember what
Yes,
the game
start
was.
make the screen blink, of course.
Oh, jeez.
Why?
Viewers with epilepsy, please turn away.
I mean, it's not that bad. It's just,
I don't like it. It's bothering my eyes.
I mean, it's annoying. Like, it's
Mine
annoying
too,
the
it's-
hell out of me.
I'm getting a fucking headache from it.
Imagine on the CRT in the arcade, though. That would not be fun.
Oh no.
At this point, the game is literally just trying to kill you. Like, hey, let me turn up the lights, LMAO.
Yeah. But to get to the end of that story real fast, there was a stage transition cutscene type of thing, but you still could press buttons during it, and if you accidentally press the jump button during the stage transition, you die.
Oh no!
Oh, my God.
Also, why does this section look awful?
Yeah, definitely.
Ah, this looks awful.
It's an old school shmup. They're running out of memory. They're like, we're running out of space here.
So let's just make corridors. Because everyone knows that's where planes shines, right? Corridors.
There we go. Force field. He's feeling it again.
Did he just?
Oh my.
How did he get through that?
I think he's intentionally not getting the laser because he wants to use the double for this stage.
But how did he get through? Like, there's no way he should have. Huh?
He knows.
Huh.
I don't see any double.
There's a Korean
Oh wait,
player.
the double goes backward in this game. I was looking up, because like in Greatest One, the double goes up, but here it goes backward. What the fuck?
Well, different. You can do different ones. You can have different doubles.
Oh, what? How?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure with the weapon edit. So
Oh.
he's chosen the backwards edit, but I'm pretty sure there's also the version where it shoots upward too. It's just which one you select.
Oh. Okay.
I usually go with the upward one, but maybe he needs it specifically for this stage.
Huh. You gotta
There's
stay in
a
that
Korean
thing!
player.
There
That
we
is
go.
no!
That doesn't.
It is as
seem-
bad as I think it is.
I don't think so. I don't think it's that bad.
Because, like, the screen scrolls, so you're always moving. So you gotta
Yeah,
tap back
but,
all the time, like,
Yes, you do.
ugh!
Yeah, but you can see it's pretty lenient.
Yeah.
Still looks awful, though, like, ugh!
Stressful, yeah, but I wouldn't be.
That's
But yeah,
old
it's
school shmupping
super
right there,
lenient.
though. You do this
It's
a
super-
lot in old school shmups.
I'm gonna assume
Yeah,
it's not as
but
bad as I imagined, because my god, does it look
There's, like,
It's
terrifying.
not
I was
nearly as bad.
practicing R-Type, and there's stuff like that in R-Type too.
Yeah.
He's. Oh, I was wondering if he's gonna leave his power up on laser, but no. I thought maybe he'd swap to laser for the boss or something. So this type of stage design is much more common in old school shmups, where you're not just fighting enemies and stuff, but there are actual like stage hazards and things like that you got to get around, which I guess kind of appears in Touhou sometimes, but.
This
The only,
feels a
the
lot
only
like
hazard you face in Touhou is whatever Zune's drunk ass came up with.
This part reminds me a lot of Laser
I was
Wheels.
playing a Touhou though, where you like there were like puzzle pieces flying around, and it was a fan game though. But
Oh yeah, I mean, fan games love to do that kind of stuff, yeah, but
Yeah.
the only real stage hazards you'll ever
I know what
encountered in Touhou are like what, I guess like, yeah, in Touhou 11 in
What?
stage 1 you have rocks.
Wait,
That's all.
Mark, did you mean like down in FDF?
yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah, that spell. That's so fucking
But
stupid.
you're playing FDA? Oh god, no. Oh god.
yeah, I've
Oh,
played
why?
it. I've played it.
Oh god.
Do the Touhou fans not like FDF?
It's just like, I mean, it's just kind of a meme.
I've never actually played it, but like some of the stuff there,
I
it
like
just seems like dumb. Like,
It's
like
not
it
bad,
just
it's
seems
just,
that's pretty stupid.
it can get silly at times.
Yeah, like the part where you're in the puzzle pieces. That
Yeah,
part's a little
though
silly.
if you want, there are videos out there of the old version of the game which was stupidly imbalanced because the game has been nerfed like 20 million times by now.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Like,
no, but like
the old
but,
version
like,
of the
but, like,
Remelia fight was so hard that
Yeah,
they nerfed it like
yeah.
so much. We've had like on the main Touhou show I host, we had someone sending an FDF run of the first version of the game, and in the annotations on the side they told us what was nerfed and everything, and pretty much when every single pattern there was like a massive list of things that were changed. And eventually,
Yeah.
most of them will end up in. This spell later got reworked entirely.
Yeah. But yeah,
Nice
Xavier,
hitbox
oh
and
yes,
spikes.
Xavier. FDF is a series of Touhou fan games that's like basically remakes of the older games. So there's one for EOSD and another for
Twists.
PCB.
They've got great graphics though. That's
Yeah,
what
in fact,
Yeah.
there's gonna be like an arcade version of FDF 2
Yeah.
that's cool.
On X level things.
on XF for
Oh,
some reason. Yeah.
You know what's funny is I interviewed him a long time ago and I suggested putting Touhou on X, and he's like, no. But I guess he changed his mind.
Yeah, it's so fun. The thing with FDF 2 is like the game's pretty, and like, it's too pretty for its own good. Let me put it that way.
I don't know if you can be too pretty for your own good.
Well, the
That's
thing
my-
is, if you play FDF 2, you may see what I mean by it's too pretty for its own good.
There's some bullet types that are just way too flashy. And
The
like,
game
you
is way
you
too
have, like-
flashy, pretty, and filled with details that it just gets confusing at times. That's pretty much what I mean.
Yeah, pretty much.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, hey, look, more of the organic stuff you gotta do.
Also, from
Yeah.
what I've heard, the scoring is pretty
Yeah.
shallow.
Oh,
which
here we
doesn't
go.
make much sense for
Oh,
an
no,
arcade.
What?
But
No!
hold on,
What?
hold on.
Oh no!
I gotta rewatch this. We're watching this. Okay, moments
just
before
rammed into
disasters, and then moments before disasters. Boom. Just run. into it.
Oh.
What? Why?
No,
Oh.
another naked again.
Oh, look at the shape of the wall. It's very irregular.
Imagine you can buy icon blue or Saireo and you choose
like-
FDF2.
The edge of the wall is actually way closer than it looks. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that's.
I wonder why he's not firing. Maybe those things do something if you shoot them. Like they'd blow
yeah,
up or
there's
something
probably
crazy.
plenty of suicide bullets here.
Well, that's gonna be fun.
I think this is the end of our journey soon.
No, it's fine. I believe.
I mean, when he
Never
starts
mind.
getting into... Yeah.
Oh no.
I think this is the hero's end.
Ah, we still have a bunch of things to go through. It's fine.
The credits. I think it's the credits that we're going to go through here in a minute.
Shh, don't spoil.
And name entry.
Shh.
We've got a lot of name entry to get through.
Exactly. So wait, which stage are
It
we?
looks
Because
so
this
weird.
is like 1-0, right?
I don't... He's looped at some point. I don't know where we are, though.
Oh yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know. Great. I know the first half of
No,
Greatest,
I'm
and
pretty-
after
I'm
that,
pretty
I
sure
have
this
no
game is
idea what
just-
happens.
I'm pretty sure this game is just super long.
Oh.
Speed up. Speed up.
Go 2 speed ups. I don't know if
Need
it's a
one
good or a bad
more?
thing, but we got 2 speed ups.
Yeah, you definitely want the speed ups.
Alright.
I mean, you can hardly move without them. It's insane
True.
how slow your ship is.
Yeah.
A little troll, Nami.
Alright, so now we're in the disgusting part of the game.
See, this is what I'm saying is, I like it, but at the same time,
Oh
maybe
yeah, this is the final boss.
it feels like they just kind of threw in a lot of life force influence.
Now watch as they just they just fucking clear. Yo, that's a galaxy brain.
Maybe he does.
Why
You
do
think
I
he
see
does?
the edge of the screen?
Maybe he does.
Ugh!
Oh yeah, this is the final
wait,
boss.
what is the bush shooting? What?
This is why, like, you know, final bosses in Gradius are always extremely easy.
But it did not even shoot. But it did not even shoot.
Because, like, he's the brain, not the brawn. I guess.
I don't buy that.
It's not over.
I don't buy it.
It's not over.
He's got to
Oh,
escape. I know
no! Oh, that's the real final boss.
that. That's insane.
That's the real final
And with
boss.
0
Ah,
lives.
I hate this. Ah!
And this is why you need speed ups.
The escape sequences, yeah, they're tricky.
Okay, let's go.
I can't believe that was really the final boss.
Me neither.
It's just he's the guy. I can't believe he cleared it. I thought he was cooked.
Maybe we cleared it to like fast enough that Samus is gonna show up.
Yeah,
that's the credits.
Did we
that
save the
really
animals?
is the final boss.
Yeah, we killed the
That's
animals.
great.
And if you guys want to see the credits, you're gonna have to beat the game yourself or go on YouTube.
Yeah,
But
beat
you're
the
not that
game
cheap.
yourself. It's like Touhou, you have to beat the game yourself if you want to see
Exactly.
the credits.
And yeah, Nicholas,
replay.
this is like yeah. Apparently, this is the hardest Gradius by a long shot.
Oh,
The
I wonder.
greatest ship in a bikini shows up.
Gradius 5 is hard as shit too.
No, but like for a 1-0, as far
Oh
as
yeah,
from what
because
I've
of the
heard.
checkpoints and all that. Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Still, though,
Forgot
that was
about
like a
that.
good run. Like honestly, GG on no 160.
Yeah, no kidding.
Like damn, like the
Jeez.
escape scene would have been stressful, especially if, like no fucking lives left or something. Ugh.
Oh, hi,
I
Sigma.
know.
I missed.
Sup? You missed the great. Oh, you're right. I'm supposed to make a schedule.
Next.
Next. I mean, it's fine. I'm just gonna make the schedule real quick.
Next game.
I'll write it down in the chat and I can like.
Okay,
It's fine. It's
Let
fine.
me move my chat window
we
to
have-
second monitor.
Gradius 3, 1, all.
Gradius 3.
Then we're
I think
gonna
the
have.
question that we've never been able to answer is it Gradius or is it Gradius?
I say Gradius.
Me too.
In Japanese, it's it's Gradius.
Boo. It's like when you learned that his name's not Ryu, it's Ryu, and
I
you're
mean,
like, oh,
isn't
come
it-
on.
Isn't it pretty much English from Gladius?
Yeah.
I'm something's
From what
going
I've
on
heard,
there.
yeah, but I've heard that, but I'm not sure. I don't know if it's true. I don't know. Like it's not a series I know a lot about.
Alright, and then we have. Alright, which is going to be. Oh.
Huh.
We're gonna have Nomis, and then. We have Kexui.
Oh yeah.
There's only one Ketsui. I could just write Ketsui. I'm fine.
Kexui.
Oh, Kexui. That's a better way to call it, honestly. Alright, let me just copy paste this in chat so we have a schedule. There we go. Hold on.
I
Give
need
me a
to
sec.
Ura to wallet one day.
How the what?
There we go.
How did you get to that spelling of Gradius?
Oops! Give me a sec. Gradius. There we go.
It's like GRAYD.
Like the only way I
Yeah.
can think of how to read that is like Gradius.
No, look. Wait, I fucked up again. Fuck. Hold on a sec. There we go. No. Wait.
Are we watching some Dangun Fever Run?
Yeah, hold
what
on.
I'm
Give me a
seeing.
sec. Gradius. There we go. 310. Okay. And wait. Edit com.
Oh
Schedule.
my god.
There we go. Now it's working. Okay. So next we have a live Dangun Fever Run.
Okay, B-row 4. Okay, so first allow me to explain speed 4.
Yeah, you
So
may as
you
well,
have
because
more-
like you probably won't. Yeah.
So instead of having predetermined shot types, you have sort of like customizable shot type, kind of like in Ikusan. So you can pick your unfocused shot, your focus shot, and speed separately. However, focus does not affect speed.
All right.
So, and there are 5 options for speed, if I remember correctly, or was it 4?
No, there's 4.
Okay, there's 4. Nice. So the thing, another thing about different speeds is that the faster you are, the faster enemy bullets are, and the bigger your hitbox is.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Also, by the way, Mark, regarding Gradius 3, the comment of the player on their run was, "Don't play this. Play SNES instead, unless you want pain and suffering."
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
because SNES is way easier.
Apparently, arcade version is like way harder.
Alright, so now the
Yeah.
comment about this run says, the hardest and fastest game I've ever cleared so far, but so much fun to dodge those
hard.
crazy fast bullets at high speed. Most overlooked cave game IMO, playing strictly for survival, I chose to time out the last boss with strat instead of fighting most of it. That sounds great. Let's go. And this is apparently a cave game that I've never heard of.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
Dangan
So it-
Feverun's legendary.
And
If you haven't
someone
heard
got
of
a
it, that's
text.
your problem.
All right, let's go.
I need to mute my phone.
This is
So
so.
Disco balls.
If I were to describe this game, I would say it was Cave deciding, you know what?
Whoa.
Let's make a toe plan
Whoa.
game, but let's make it funky. And that's
Only
what
thing I really
Whoa.
understand.
What
about-
people falling?
Yeah,
Oh, this
Disco
game's
Man.
fun. This game's fun. It's got a lot of
People
style.
falling. You don't need demo.
those-
The question is
fallen
if he's gonna
people-
play the cat or not.
The what?
those fallen
There's like a
people,
hidden
are
cat.
crucial for scoring.
No, he's
Yeah,
playing
there
type
is
D.
There is
Okay.
hidden shot type.
Turn up the music.
Sorry,
This
nice.
has got great tunes.
Also, the hidden shot doesn't have bombs, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Wait, this is a port, so like, which version is this on? Or which console?
This is
Like,
the M2
PS4.
PS4 port, and it's very good.
PS4.
You can get it on
Yeah.
Xbox One as well. It's one of the few ones you can get on Xbox One.
Oh
I-
shit!
I assume you can't get
Is
it on
it- so
PC
it-
because K fucking hates computers.
Wait, the other I know Gareg is
you can
also on
just emulate
360. Is there anything else on 360?
It's not on 360. It's on Xbox One, and I think. It's
Sorry,
just-
sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant.
I think
Sorry,
it's
I-
Garega, Dangan Feverun. That might be it. I think
The
that
game
might
so
be
far
it.
seems to be very fast-paced.
It's hella
Yeah.
fast-paced.
Yeah, it's like it's very atypical for cave standards.
It's much more like a Toplan game, but
You know, I
it's
kind of
on
see what
crack.
Silver meant when you compare this to Ikasan in a way.
But the soundtrack is so funky fresh.
Comparison with Ikusan was more about shot type customization.
I see.
Yeah.
So about the scoring,
Wait, you're
as you
saving
can
people? You're risking people falling
Yeah,
from
okay,
their
yeah,
death?
those are basically your so those are the Disco Man, basically your point items, and
Yeah.
their value
Can't let 'em get
is
off
equal
screen.
to the amount of Disco Man you have. So
Yeah.
on the top left you have the stage score, and the second number, next to the lives, the one next to the lives is the number of Disco Man. It's basically your multiplier, and it caps
Yeah.
at 999.
Yeah, and if
Get 'em.
you let one of them fly off upwards, your chain value is reset.
Do you have
Yep.
a slowdown?
Oh, I didn't know
Game
that.
over.
Do you have a focus key, or is it just like full speed all the time?
It's
speed all
a
the
full
time.
speed all the time.
Full speed all the time, baby.
Oh.
But it's not a very, but this game isn't very dense.
You don't need slow speed in this game.
Yeah.
It's not about focusing. It's about letting it ride, feeling the
Oh, by the
party.
way, the amount of points you get for killing a boss is Disco Man squared. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I actually did a little scoring competition of this game a long time ago, and it was a lot of
But
fun.
you gotta let them bounce so they change color, right?
No.
That's just to warn you, yo,
Oh.
this guy's bounced. You got to get him.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
when they change color. It's a little helpful little visual for you.
Yeah.
Because when they're
Yeah.
falling, it gets hard to tell. Are you going down? Are you
Also-
coming up?
Are the I don't remember this. Like, are they supposed to blink at 60 FPS or just or because like this video seems like it's a 30.
Well,
Yeah,
not
this
everyone has great capture cards, so that's probably.
No,
good.
yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm just curious because like they're
Yeah,
just
the game runs
blinking
at
on
60. The game runs at 60.
And get
No, but
ready,
like-
'cause
but like,
at
is
some
there,
point...
like-
Okay, but...
the red circle. Is it supposed to blink at 60 FPS or just or this slowly?
Oh, I would assume at 60. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I saw like when I saw Gamers run it. Also, yeah. Also, we won't. I don't think we're gonna see it in this run, but there's a TL. This game has a TLB, and you get to it by no miss in the game. And apparently, it's
Wow.
And apparently, no one in testing got to it, so it's completely broken.
Incredible.
Yeah, there is a glitch that makes you invincible on TLB unless you bomb.
Wait, what do you mean
Eh,
the version is
wait.
sensor? What is that? What do you mean?
Wait,
this
is it
version
that
censored with the
simple?
flashing?
You just get to the TLB and you're invincible.
Yeah, just don't bomb.
Oh
Nice.
my god, they forgot to turn off the invincibility from when the boss explodes.
No!
Repeat.
Oh no.
Huh?
Well,
And
it didn't.
while
Well, no,
we're
the chain
changing
didn't.
the
The chain.
Why
It
did
didn't
chain break?
reset.
The faster you kill the enemies, the more disco men you get.
Oh.
Why didn't the chain reset? I saw Disco Man fly off the screen.
It did reset.
Why not? Or did? Or did reset?
It did.
Yeah, it did reset.
Okay. Okay. I thought so.
Oh, so he
My
went
mind is
back. So
getting-
he just went back
So wait,
to
the-
it super quick.
Okay, what do you guys mean in chat if the game is censored with the flushing? Like, is it because it was too flush? The arcade version is like too stupid with the flushing, so they tune it down in the port.
Maybe. I don't know.
Oh.
Well, I agree with that decision. I hate flashing in games.
By the
so
way,
it's
the
pretty
boss
good.
warning: Heaven is here inside my soul.
Oh, yeah,
This game
It's
is a
not
fever dream,
censored.
honestly. The name's
It's
fitting.
fixed is the word I would use.
Oh, Japan epilepsy rules. Oh, I see.
Like Dodonpachi at times even. You start playing that late at night on the CRT and it starts flashing that much on the boss battles. You're like, good lord,
I'm a
Cave.
pleb. I don't have a CRT. You see.
So I take it the depth at in high level scoring comes from like more efficient speed kills.
Yeah. And not losing
Oh.
your Disco Man chain.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
hard.
yeah.
The later you get. Trust me, that gets
There
way
is
harder.
another-
The
Yeah,
further you
but
get.
like I meant like after like when you're already at the point of full chaining everything. That's why.
Right, yeah.
There is another trick about speed killing is that if you play with bomb shot type, if you kill something with bomb, it creates some sort of explosion that can chain enemies like in the POFV.
Oh, that's cool. So is bomb the score shot?
Yeah.
Nice. It's pretty interesting actually. Sounds fun.
Yeah. This is I think the last stage I'd consider kind of like the more entry level or doable stages. Because the stage after this, the game gets absolutely wild.
So it's
And
when the
I-
game tells you to put more
regret.
credits. is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. You know how Cave has those walls of difficulty?
Yeah.
Yeah, the next stage is where that gets wild.
Yeah, when the game tells you, yeah, hand over your money.
Yeah.
Wait, I just noticed. Look at the gadgets. So they're not called Disco Man. They're called cyborgs. What the fuck? I've
They're
never
Disco
seen
Men.
it.
Well, I think
Yeah,
all
they're
three of
Disco
them.
Man in my heart too. That's
Yes.
a way better name.
Yes.
Cyborgs. No, they're disco. I don't know who they are, but they're disco
Disco
men.
men.
I agree.
Yes.
Also, I gotta be honest. The game
No,
says
it's Disco Man got away.
Cyborg lost.
No. Oh wait, no.
No.
Yes, now the chain reset.
Oh wait. Oh wait. It's like the actual like chain value is only shown in the gadgets. Okay, that's why I was confused before.
The
Yeah.
game took
Or
the-
when you pick them up, I guess it shows you it.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, getting to clear took them like a week of grinding. That's pretty fast.
Oh
It's
yeah,
hard-
that's right.
it's a
I
hard
forgot.
game.
Yeah. Enemies are also worth your chain value.
Like, how hard is the game for a standard clear?
Hard. I would say hard. It took,
Damn.
I haven't been able to do it yet.
Damn,
It's
a week is
like-
pretty good. Damn.
If I'm not mistaken, it's like on the list. I think it was like a low 30 for a TLB clear.
Yeah, but that leads to the
TLB
meme.
is broken.
Yeah, but like very. I mean, unless it's something as obscure as Donpachi Hong Kong, I think it can be somewhat trusted.
That list rates Zatsusa clear below DDP 2.0, while it clearly is not.
I'd say it's easier than a DDP 2-all for sure. I meant just like, if you're an average arcade player and you fire this up, you're not gonna just clear it in a day or two. It's gonna take you some time. Unless you're Jamers or something.
I gotta be honest. The game seems to be kind of like going a bit hard visually at times for my taste.
I don't
It's
agree.
a bit hard during
Yeah.
stages sometimes to
No.
tell what's happening.
Well, for one, we're watching this at like 30 FPS when it's supposed to be
Yeah.
at 60. That does have a big effect.
I guess
like
yeah.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. Trust me.
Fire.
Alright,
Oh,
now
I
it's
just
time to
realized
die.
we're gonna get to hear the best voice line in the game when he clears.
See, this game is to prove that if you ever have like in the distant future when we're gonna have like probably Star Wars, it doesn't mean we can't be funky.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Disco is forever.
Exactly. Disco never dies.
Disco is life.
Exactly.
Have you seen that movie, Mystery Men?
I don't think I haven't. I've heard
One
the
of the
name,
most
though.
underrated movies ever. I love that movie. It's good. And it's like this superhero type
Ah, shit.
movie, but it's a comedy. And the main bad guy is an evil disco guy. And he's trying to bring disco back. That's like the whole. He's gonna destroy the world because they've denied disco or something.
Honestly, that's, you know what? I would join on this guy.
Well, in this game, you are this disco guy.
Yes,
Let's
that's
go.
right.
Your dog is named Disco. That's a good name. I agree.
Base.
I swear, it's just hard to remember what's happening at the time.
Yeah, this stage is really mean, especially when you're trying to chain.
Gonna say
Hi,
it's way more
Disco
readable
Man.
at 60, 50. Ooh, almost got backstab.
Yeah.
I didn't even see that.
'Cause, like, the bullets are very fast and it's at 30 FPS, so it's like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so they just pop it on screen.
yeah.
Yeah, the bullet speed in this game is really high. It's not like
Is it like
most
Striker
cave
here?
games.
Or,
It's not
Yeah.
just because of 30
Yeah.
FPS, it's also because of compression artifacts,
Yeah.
which make it harder to see.
There is extend. So, well, I think I forgot to explain how extends work in this game, or should I say extend instead of extend?
There's only one?
Yes. Um,
Yeah.
So instead of score extends, you only have one extend when you collect 2,200 discommand total.
Ha!
It
Why? Why
it's
that
the-
amount specifically?
I don't know, but
There's a lot of
if you
twos
do
involved.
that, it drops one-up item that you can pick up, or that you can miss.
No.
No! I just
Final
noticed on the
focus.
side
Down.
you see like the Disco Man vibing. In the bottom left, you see them just dancing and vibing.
Yeah,
It's
they're
2,000, not 2,200.
that the gadgets are fun.
And the music was called Soul Supermarkets. Apparently. And this music is
Yeah.
just called Boss. That's a very descriptive title.
That's all you need to know.
So how shall we call
You
the
need
boss
to know
music?
more?
Boss.
But maybe it's like boss. You know what I'm saying? You're saying it
It's
wrong.
Boss.
It's not boss.
You know what?
It's
I would
like
have called the music
Boss.
Bossa Nova, but like a pun on it. That would have been a
Boss.
better name. If I ever make a video game, I'm calling the boss music that. I just want to see this
Hurry
ending
up.
screen look like it could be straight out of Just Dance or any.
I'm getting
random
distracted by the little men dancing in the left corner because it's.
Oh,
it's
they're
pretty
different
cute.
now. They're pink.
Yeah, they changed and now they're doing a different dance.
Fuck.
Look at him go.
Damn. Now
Look
everyone
at
in chat, we
Bumpy.
gotta mimic the dance. Let's go.
Oh shit, I just noticed. Bombing freezes the Disco Man.
Yeah, that's gonna go.
Yeah.
Also, now it's getting real fast. God. Also, why does
So you
it?
can
Chaining
also-
is really hard now.
I have a question. What does the bullet speed value translates to?
Oh, very fast.
No, but like, what I mean is like, what does, let's say, like one mean? You know, like how does it translate to speed?
I mean, it's probably the internal rank value, which means it gets filtered through a lot of enemy scripts before it actually becomes bullet speed. So
I guess,
there's
yeah.
no one
Oh.
No.
Still one life left.
Yeah, still one life
Yeah.
left. Yeah, I mean, I can assume bullet speed translates to bullet speed. What I mean by that is like, what is this? How does this value translates to things? You know.
I mean,
Yeah,
it
it's-
probably just. I mean,
pretty
it
much around.
probably.
Pretty much just rank, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like-
As you can see, when he died, it dropped to 0.
Like, you know, for
Yeah.
instance, for all I know, it could have been like the speed of the bullets in pixel per frame or something. You know, yeah, like something like this.
I think it's like he said, a little multiplier in all the enemy scripts.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I mean,
calculate.
as far as I know, in general, like the usual,
proper way to do
like
it,
the
yeah.
all the implementations of rank that I know are just basically like at 0 rank it's this
Yeah,
speed,
fuck, it's
at max
every
rank it's
particular.
this other speed,
Yeah.
and it just goes smoothly between.
He's hanging in there.
The music is called Disco 999.
SMA
Also, I love-
9001.
I love the extend info. No more extend.
No more.
Oh yeah, it's like an. God. No, it's Cyber was off.
That's impressive. He's got the clear with this ship type.
Is this like a battle?
What?
No, it's just not the broken hidden ones though.
I see.
My,
Oh,
isn't
the
that
fish is
like
Didn't know the fish is
actually
broken.
hard?
The cat?
Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, the cat's hard. The cat's hard, but the cat does do a lot of damage.
Wow, this section looks terrifying.
I'm kind of getting lost in the beat right now.
Yeah, you know,
feeling
at this
it.
speed, I think
Feeling
it's
it.
more just like route execution rather than actual dodging at this point.
The game is really fun. I don't know how to describe it necessarily, but it is a very fun game because it's got a lot of speed, but you also do dodge stuff too. It's not pure straight up memorization. You
So
are
yeah,
kind
there's
of
the cat
still
in the
whining and
game, but
grinding.
we're not gonna see it, sadly. You barely had route and just dodging by fail. Alright, that's pretty good then. That's very
Yeah,
good
that's what I'm
then.
telling you.
Interesting.
This boss fight's
Because
tricky.
you like what I assume from games when they have
I
like
had to
stupidly
save
fast
state.
bullets is like after a while you don't really read the bullets anymore.
Oh my
Oh!
Oh,
I remember I had to save state this boss fight for about an hour just to get footage of it for the review.
God.
It is not an easy boss fight.
can you save state on port?
Yeah, yes you can.
That's amazing.
Yeah, the M2 ports are awesome.
So why don't you just link the OST? I mean, I'd be surprised if it's not on YouTube already.
It is.
Yeah, there we go.
When ports have actually good practice mode. That is a cool idea for that attack.
Oh yeah, that's the strat they told us about, where they would like actually just time out the boss instead of like actually killing him.
Oh,
Yeah, while holding rolling to insta kill the missiles.
Exciting gameplay.
I didn't know
Because
was
this
gonna happen.
game, well, just like every other game.
See, honestly, Mark, you should have just done that for your footage of the game.
Yeah, I should have done this for my review. The whole review
Oh,
is
wait.
just me doing this.
Hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm looking at the. I'm looking at the like one of the score gadgets, and it says like in like the section score, and it says average score, and I gotta wonder, is it like average over every single attempt you've ever done, or just the last few?
I don't know. I would probably say over every single one, but who knows?
And that's not very useful.
Well, maybe it's a what do you call it? Like a achievement or something that you can unlock.
You look, the dancer, like they're vibing, they're doing new dances now.
I wasn't expecting this.
And we can now listen to the amazing music called Boss again.
Boss. Pronounce boss like that.
So you have to trigger. Okay, so to do this, you have to trigger this pattern by doing damage to the core without destroying a ring around it. Oh. Oh, that's why you
Oh.
went on top of it and used the bombs and all. Oh, I get it.
Look at those little guys in the corner. They're feeling it right now.
You're fighting so hard, dude.
Okay, fast forward. Next stage. I don't need to watch this.
There
for
is
an
no
hour.
next stage.
Fast forward then. Will he time it out? Will his hand slip? Will his power go out?
Oh my god, this is so long.
That's why I
Game,
said fast forward.
please.
Boss
I mean-
timeouts in cave takes such a long time.
Yeah, I mean.
Can you actually?
just
Wait, I
say-
did not even know you could time out bosses in cave games. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
honest.
it
I
takes
thought they just
so
went on
long
for.
though.
I thought they just went on forever.
No, you can do it. It just takes so long.
Yeah,
Wait,
just
actually, hold
say
on. I can do the thing
divide-
because I'm French. Hold on. 3 hours later.
Exactly.
But yeah, at least this isn't a game where you have to milk bosses.
Very true.
In DFK, you have to
Oh my god.
perfect
yeah.
phase 1, which is basically just just a few a few routable dodges every cycle, and you have to do it for 5 fucking minutes at the real high levels.
Have you seen the Esperade milking replays? It's just like
Oh no, I
on
don't
and
know.
on and
I don't know
on.
Aspirate scoring.
I
You
mean,
milk- you
if
bu-
you take a look
Oh my.
to GFK arrange
Woohoo!
then besides boss milking in the
You did it!
second loop, you have
Oh,
Hibachi
yeah.
milk, which is
And there we
Oh,
go.
he does-
really
oh.
long.
Holy
So
shit.
he only says fucking loser if you beat the
Whoa.
TLB.
1cc.
Oh, did you
Oi.
just say 1cc? I love
One
that.
God
CC.
damn.
1cc?
That is fucking stressful.
Oh wait, that's
Holy shit.
voiceover. Oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I thought it was from the game itself. I thought it came from the credits. I was like, yo, the game actually congrats you winning 1cc. Let's go.
I thought that too. I was tricked. I thought it was the game too. We were both tricked.
Still,
Wait.
GG, that's kind of wild.
Because the way he's talking, he sounds like he's talking like the voiceover.
Yeah, it's pretty good, yeah.
That is good.
Damn, still
Oh,
GG. That was
shit,
like
yeah,
a very nice run, honestly.
DFK range
That was my first time seeing a game
15
too, so
minutes
like,
if you want to.
that is an obscure
It's a
game
really
I've
good
ever
game.
seen one.
It's a
Like,
good one.
honesty.
It's one of Cave's most overlooked. Next game.
Yep, next game on the list is something I will not attempt to pronounce.
Uh-oh.
What is that? Let me check. Oh, Psy Warrior.
Oh,
Oh, Cyvar.
I know nothing about this game.
You spin and you graze.
Oh.
That's all you need to know.
Yeah, you do a barrel roll, you graze, you get iframes, you graze more, you get more iframes.
Yes. You keep spinning.
Mhm. Spin to win. Alright, let's go. Let me write down the right information then.
This game's pretty wild.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, and
Oh shit.
judging by run category, it's TLB, if I can even call this thing TLB.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah. I'm guessing this is like. Yeah, this is the commentator.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess
wait.
I can call XD as TLB.
Alright, so for the next round, we're actually gonna have the player themselves joining for commentary. They told me they were open for commentary, so it's gonna be a good fun.
Cool.
So hello. Welcome to the commentary
Oh.
booth.
That's a nice thing to do.
Yep, that's pretty cool. Let's see. So, yep, the game. There we go. And then... And the goal this time, it's XD. I'm not sure what that means.
Correct. So
Uh,
there are X stages in this
basically
game.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Um,
Basically, it's this game's version of TLB.
Alright, got it.
Yeah, basically the true last boss you can only access if you can access XD, which has a specific level requirement which we'll go into in a little bit here.
Sure thing. So this time, yeah, that's the updated video, so we show the whole thing. Let's go.
Perfect.
Showing it on stream. There we go. It's a 16:9. Yep, it should be showing on. Let me check. It's showing. Actually. Yep, perfect. All right, let's go. Right off the bat, let's go. Alrighty.
Great
All
intro.
right.
Yeah, that's
So,
cool.
yeah, you were just blasting it out at the beginning, but Cyvaria Revision, this game is typically made up of anywhere between 4 to 8 stages, depending on the way that you have levels. The way you gain levels is by grazing bullets, which you can see I'm doing. That requires you to be aggressive a lot of times. When you also get to certain level thresholds, the form of your ship changes, and you get a little bit of extra power, and then you also get an extra bomb, and which you can see on the bottom left-hand corner. Bombs can be used of two different ways. You can either use a long bomb, which will just cancel all bullets and destroy small enemies, do a lot of damage to bigger enemies on screen, or you can do short bombs, which effectively act as a second level up of sorts and gives you that invincibility chain, which you'll also see on the gadget on the top bottom right left hand corner. Invincibility lasts for 1.2 seconds upon each level up, and during that time you can graze bullets for additional bullets and level up. In that first stage there you didn't see too much, but because I hit over to level 24, I unlocked the 2C and 2D variants, which are harder stage variants that you want to go for. As you can see on 2D, I'm already being quite aggressive on the top here to get as many levels as possible before I reach the boss. And as you can see, sometimes I'm also positioning myself in certain areas so that bullets overlap, you level up, and then you can chain that into another level up on top of everything else.
I'm gonna lie, this idea of like of chaining grazing, of like making a chain out of graze is really cool.
Yeah, it's honestly like once you get into it, it feels super kinetic. Like the game's pacing, I think, is really tight because of that. And now you can see I'm at the first boss of the game, which is Correct G. Boss milking in this game is interesting. As you can see on the middle left-hand corner, you have boss HP gauge and a timer, and then when that timer runs out, the boss will self-destruct and move on to the next phase. This guy has two phases, as you can see with this attack cycle. I'm just trying to graze as much as possible and position myself in spots where I can hit stuff like the laser attacks there to get a lot of additional graze/buzz. It actually takes quite a bit of time to figure out like some of these positions too, because it's not immediately noticeable. But that's kind of what I like about this game, is that you could be quite flexible with the way that you go after certain patterns depending on your skill level. So here I raise my gauge up to around 90% so I can get that big juicy buzz or whatever at the top.
Nice.
Because especially for these big races, you really want to kind of master gauge management.
I love this dash or drink through the pattern as it starts to get to the top.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think it shows it because I don't have the gadget on, but when you're rolling, which can be either done automatically by going left to right rapidly or by holding down the auto roll button, that increases your overall graze radius. So as a result of that movement,
does it increase your hitbox too?
No, it actually decreases your hitbox.
Like, so you
then what's the point of not using it?
I was about to say, what's the point of never just not holding that thing all the time?
So not holding all the time might be good if you're trying to wait for a certain pattern to like end, so that you can not get too much EXP and accidentally level up.
Oh, okay. So it's just the control scheme being a bit nonsensical, I'd say, because like it doesn't make sense that you'd want, like, if like rolling's the state you want to be in almost all the time, then it should be the default state.
That's exactly right, and that's something they rectified for the home ports, because in the original arcade version of this game, there is no auto roll button. You had to like wiggle on the joystick in order to continually roll, which is something they only have on the home ports.
Fucking fuck's sake.
But
no.
I'll tell you
right,
this.
This is a... Oh, wait, arcade... This was made by Taito, right?
No, this was made by Success. The original programmer, this was PYX, who did a Dojin game on the Sharp 68000 called DirectX. And then I assume he was hired by Success to work on Medium Unit. And then the sequel, which is this, Cyber Revision.
Oh, wait, I think I know why I got confused. Why I thought it was Taito, because like, I think the Ray series is Taito, right?
So it's on the same board that Ring Crisis runs on, with the Taito G-Net. Basically a souped up PS1 board, and the competitor Sega Naomi at the time, which fortunately I don't think it quite met up sales wise, but there are some interesting games on that system.
Explains the 3D effects. Alright.
Dude.
Oh wait, why is the stage called XA?
So there are 4 X stages in this game. Basically, if you complete like a number level and meet certain level requirements, which is 56 for this first one, you qualify for the first X stage, which is titled XA, and then you play that stage before moving on to any numbered regular stages. So in 2D, since I finished with something like 85, as a result of that, I met the level requirement to 56, and therefore go to XA instead of stage 3. After I do XA here, then you'll move on to the next 3
So
stage.
I assume you're
All
going
right.
for like a huge milks now, so you don't have to milk the later bosses, right?
I'm still milking this boss quite a lot actually, because like I'm going for scoring here. So
Oh, you are going for score. I wasn't sure.
because like you see here, like with Photon especially, there's that gauge thresholds that you can go into like that dense orange pink pattern he does for the second attack,
Yeah.
and then you can get enough manipulate EXP there to, you know, graze some of the other attacks as much as possible. And then they also when they get down to a certain timer, or if they get down to a certain threshold HP, 25% in this case, that's when they switch to their second phase.
Yeah, so it's like it's interesting because like you don't usually see cyclic systems being this short term. Usually, like the ones I'm familiar with, like that, like Diodo hypers and T trances, those are way more long term, you know. But here the
Yes,
cycle is very short.
it is, yeah. So like once you know you're going to like mess up or break that, you kind of just have to hold off. And especially
Yeah,
these boss timers, you can't really milk them for all that long. That one was like 90 seconds total, so
that's cool.
kind of forces you to figure out how much you can like squeeze in there in that short threshold, which
Yeah,
I think helps with the pacing a lot.
yeah. That's,
I've seen you being close to boss on XA, even if it didn't shot any, even when it didn't shot any bullets. I assume you can graze enemies in this game.
That's correct. You can also graze quite close to enemies because one of the major changes Revision made compared to Medium Unit was, for whatever reason, in the original game they decided you can only graze a bullet once, and that's it. But then this game, it's like you can graze a singular bullet multiple times.
Oh, I
So
see.
therefore, sometimes if
In-
I'm like,
In
oh, go
Steam
ahead.
version, it depends on shot type.
oh,
Oh, right, yeah, because this ship is the Axion R. In this Delta port, you can play Revision actually with the original Axion Mu, Axion R, or the Blanche ship, or mech, I guess. Both Blanche and Axion R have the multiple bullet grazing properties, but Axion Mu does not, unfortunately. So,
so to unlock a XD, do you have to get all the other X stages?
So that is one of the requirements, as well as meeting the threshold for XD. You need to have a minimum level of 218 upon either ending XC. So for this boss right here, there's not too much to say on the first phase besides you can just hang on top of like those side parts there and just roll around to get additional grays. There have been some additional strategies I've been experimenting with on that heart-shaped spread pattern there, where you can potentially level up, get in the middle of that as it's coming out, and get a little more buzz that way. But this second phase here is actually where I think it gets a little more interesting, as you'll see in a second here, as I try to stay on the little circular things on the side that it has.
Oh.
Oh yes.
I like that spun race. That's a good one.
And after that finishes, you could use a short bomb in that middle part that comes out, or just wait for the next attack cycle, since it is quite important to get those for level ups.
You know, it's funny because like you can say you can say that the spawn graze makes itself possible.
That's true, yeah.
So it's like you can really get like if you really want to, you can get philosophical about it, and it's like fucking mind blowing or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I agree. Like, a lot of stuff when you just kind of come across it, it's...
Oh,
I love the
I
milk,
like
even
the
when the
milk.
boss dies, you're just like grazing
Oh,
the
yeah.
bullets 20 million times.
It's like
Yeah, it just slows
it
down.
almost looks like teabagging, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that, yeah. Just get owned.
I assume you're shooting at boss to manipulate your EXP gauge.
That's correct. On the actual like graze pattern where I'm doing the sides, shooting the boss itself while you're in that middle helps a little bit with getting the gauge to raise a little bit faster, so
Oh,
that
you get it.
it
You get
doesn't
the XP
actually.
by shooting too.
Yes, you do. That's also
Okay.
something that was changed for a medium unit. But yeah, I kept shooting there too because there have been times where I have been shot there and the invincibility ran out a little too early, and then I get hit by a bullet that's coming from the other circle that was popping out on the right. So it just makes it a bit more consistent. Also, I think didn't mention this, but on the Challenge X stages too, you can see the rate percentage of buzz is also dramatically reduced compared to regular numbered stages. So it means you have to be a bit more careful when deciding when can I graze like these patterns here for
Oh, okay.
after level ups or getting into level ups.
Oh.
So here, because I was on a no miss pace, I obviously played it a little more safe than I usually do, but I still come into the boss with a pretty good EXP total because what I want to do is immediately graze that first pattern in the middle.
Does survival matter a lot for scoring?
Uh, the thing is, if you want to go for like an XD clear, you're going to have to learn to at least score a bit. But at least you can still like be quite liberal.
No, no, I mean, just like, no, I mean, if survival matters for scoring, like,
So
not if,
That was cool.
yeah.
sorry, I'm not really. I feel like I'm missing what you're trying to say.
Is like, do you get like a bonus for lives remaining
Right.
at the end of the game or
So
something?
there is no bonus for lives remaining. If you die, what ends up happening is the total amount of basically it'll reset your buzz chain, and then what will happen is on the stage completion, it'll showcase buzz and then total buzz, and basically your buzz bonus is dramatically cut down if you
Okay.
die like in the middle of a stage. There are also no extends in this game too, so you can only do 2 mistakes at best.
God.
Oh wow.
Have fun.
Question of time is how
The-
bad is it if you level up accident?
Depending on the pattern, it can be pretty bad, I would
Oh.
say.
Oh.
The blue things on the bottom left are bombs, right?
So the bottom left, those are bombs. Usually, for purposes of scoring, I'm saving most of them for the XD boss Gluon because he has some very lucrative patterns that you can milk for score. I think I might use one before that, as well as the XC boss, because I think there are a couple patterns there which make it a little more consistent if I use a short bomb there. But here we're in Colony, which is 4C. Basically, with this stage, you can just kind of manipulate some of the
Oh my god.
outer circles they're doing, and then just get very close on like those sidewinder enemies. They're spewing tons of
Oh,
bullets.
there's the 218. So you're already qualified for XD, right?
Yep, I already qualify for XD at this point.
Nice.
Yeah, so compared to most basic survival clears of this game, they usually don't meet that requirement until middle of XC. There's still a lot of the stage to go, especially because the boss here is quite lucrative too. If you decide.
Nice.
Yeah, and that part there, you get like 10 free level ups if you can just position yourself in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, so this boss here, Bajoke 51, I guess they thought funny Area 51 reference, the UFO sci-fi tropes.
Flying Dorito. But yeah.
It does look like one, yeah. But that laser attack is so good.
Oh, you can milk the laser.
I can see
oh, you're. Oh,
Oh.
of course, of course, because you can graze bullets. Definitely, the laser is just. Of course, it's gonna be juicy.
Yeah, you're one. Yeah, exactly. I'm shooting at the same time that I'm going through the lasers. So I'm just walls, no problem. Then we did that for one other attack cycle, and then I think that gets set up to do another graze, if I remember right. God.
That looks like a McDonald's.
So yeah, that's. So let's see. Oh yeah, so that's the place where I accidentally leveled up. What you actually
Oh.
want to do there is get to 98%, get close as it throws out those like pink circles, and then you can graze and like catch all the bullets in between there. But that was the only minor thing that like I didn't really get on this run, which I've done in other runs of mine.
Ooh.
This pattern look uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a pink circle.
That one just took time to get adapted to. Yep. And then that one I
This
got
one
it that
looks
time.
kinda familiar.
It looks like low K first mid spell on extra.
Thing? Oh, an extra. Wait. Oh, I get. Oh, yeah, right. You're right. Yeah, it has some low K like during the first spell vibes. You're right. And
Yeah, so I think I use a short bomb here too, because I'm gonna get another free bomb back.
Is there a cap?
Yeah, there's a cap of 8 bombs. So basically, if you don't use any bombs before your final form, you'll have 8, and then when you have the 8th and you don't use any, you just don't get any extra.
so you're pretty much just wasting a bomb at this point, so you may as well.
Yeah, basically. And then I've done other strategies past this point, but there's like stuff you can set up with like around the world circles there on that boss, so it
And
makes sense to use one.
I assume you need all those 8 bombs to milk the TLB.
Yes, a lot.
Oh,
I usually allocate
Ooh.
6 bombs for Gluon, which is the XD boss, the TLB.
So when did this game come out, actually?
This game came out in, I believe, October 2000.
Alright, then that's old. Damn. Alright.
Yeah. There was also online leaderboards for like the first 10 months after the game's release, which
Oh, that's
got pretty
actually really good.
competitive.
That's great. Wait, that was
Yeah,
an
people
arcade game,
push-
right? How did they get the like
Yeah.
online leaderboard going?
So, I think based on what I've read, there was network connectivity enabled so that if you did a run, it had like internet password associated with that. You could upload to their
Makes
site.
sense.
You can
That's
actually
so
still
cool.
access this on Success's website still.
That's amazing. I love that.
yeah, because I mean I know Mushi One has that like gives you a password when you get a score, and it's like you just submit the password to a site.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Are there online leaderboards in the Steam version?
Yes, there are online leaderboards for not just every game version, but also every ship,
Nice.
replay mode. So, yeah, but what I think too is the Steam leaderboard is actually probably less competitive than something like PS4 from what I've seen. Seems like the best players are on PS4 since
Kind of a shame. I
there's
thought
a
they
couple
would have like a yeah, like a global leaderboard.
I thought so too, but I guess they just decided to segregate it by platform.
That's
that's
Anything that's
usually how it
cross-platform is really hard bureaucratically.
Usually
Yeah.
it's the PS4 version that has the best replays because the Japanese players play on it.
Yep,
Yeah,
that's it.
and Sony because of that tends to refuse any cross-platform stuff.
They're trying to survive, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, so on this last pattern here, I used 2 short bombs just to make things a bit more consistent so that I can get in the circle here and graze this Millennium eye-shaped spiral pattern.
Oh, right. So, are like the other versions of the number stages? Are they very different, or just slightly different?
So the other like letter variants of like 2A, 2B or whatever, they're designated as like easier versions, but to kind of compensate for them being easier, there's not as much stuff to graze, which means if you're going for score play, it always makes sense to like do the D's or the C's.
Okay, so
It's
they're
more-
just easier, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Obviously, this makes more of a difference if you're going for like survival or not one.
Yeah, but to be honest, I like to know because like it's nice to know that you're not missing anything. There's nothing like if you can play the game on all the highest variants, you're not missing anything by not playing the lower variants. You know, it's
Yeah, I
something
mean, with the lower variants, it's like there's a couple of different bosses that you don't get to encounter otherwise, but
oh,
that's about it.
and I'm guessing they're not that interesting because they're not meant to be scored, right?
there's stuff you can do to score on them, like especially the 3A boss. But I don't know. Overall, like especially in my case, if I'm going for score, it just makes more sense just to go for the
Yeah,
higher
obviously.
bitter variants. I think who was it? Like Ichiguma made a video about the 3A boss for revision. Kind of showed off something like a 6,400 buzz chain that you get off of that, which is quite interesting. But in order to do that, it seemed like for regular play, you have to get very uncomfortably close to activate like the level up on certain patterns. So it makes it more riskier even if it were to go that route.
But is it worth more or something?
No, it's just more like he was just showing off like here's the
Oh,
buzz
okay.
you can do. I think overall, like in my PB of that, the best I can get on 3A is like 10.4 million versus 11.7 million on 3C City.
Oh wow, that's surprisingly close.
Yeah, the threes aren't too far apart, and then when you get to like the 4 variants, like 4C Colony just blows everyone else away in terms of score potential.
What about 2?
2D is blows pretty much everyone else away. It's like the
Okay.
3 million difference between like 2C and 2D.
Oh, that's the other phase. Let's go. Return to a crystal.
Right. This is the actual. So what I'm doing here is canceling that first pattern so that it doesn't overlap with the second.
Oh,
Doing
that's
level
tight.
up.
That was pretty hard, yeah. Something I haven't asked yet, like when you roll, because technically you you're like moving left and right to roll. Does
Yeah.
this like moves your hitbox left and right very fast as well?
Yeah, so in the original
Oh.
game, you had to do like these micro taps in order to do that, but because in this version you have an auto roll button, you can roll while staying in place,
Okay, good.
and therefore it doesn't get affected as significantly as if you were playing this in arcade.
Ah,
But it would
oh
still,
yes.
but it still happens a little bit, right?
Oh.
Like, I said, that's
Oh
I love
yes,
this
this milk.
Oh, yeah, I'm loving that. I can see why
Yeah,
you wanted the
around
bulbs
the
now.
world. Yep.
I
You can
see
actually
why
do
you
all
wanted
this
the
stuff
bulbs
on
now.
speeder,
Damn.
but
Woo!
very difficult.
Now you see what I meant by grazing for iframes to get more grace?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Oh, that is so juicy looking. I
Oh,
love
now
that.
this is a good TLB. It's just the logical extreme of the game's mechanics.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, it's so good.
In
Though
terms
it-
of pure
it- it- it-
survival, how hard is the game to beat? Like, how hard is the game?
So in my experience, it took me about a month of on-off play to get to XD. Actually beating this guy took quite a bit longer because in order to like at least consistently get through XD, I had to rework a lot of my routes, and I had like 15 game overs on this boss before beating it.
Oh god.
Some
Wow.
months
Damn.
later.
Are these grace chains super tight or something?
So on that one, if there is like timing involved with that, and if you're like off timing or whatever when you're going on to like the next pattern, you could potentially like lose, like become vulnerable again, eat a bullet, then die.
Right.
Oh wow.
That's why I
If the
use the
port
obstacle.
had no roll button, you could just auto-fire it.
Oh my god.
Well, it's already built in auto fire, like at an
Yeah.
internal hertz rate, so not sure if external changes anything or not. They haven't really messed with that.
Well, still GG. That was a good run.
Yeah,
Usually,
thanks guys.
Thanks for the
That game's
Thanks for
wild.
the like commentary as well. It was very detailed, honestly.
Yes.
Yeah, and honestly, there's a
Michael was
lot
really
more
good
stuff
at commentary.
So you said this is
Thanks.
the new community record for this game in the comment, right?
Oh,
Right.
nice. I
So
didn't know
this
that.
is the highest score. The previous one was done by a guy called Weak Bosun, who got 110 million, I believe.
Uh-huh.
So I got this earlier this year. Then I took a break to do some other stuff, but here and there I've been working on some new strategies, so I think I could still improve upon this. This is like a game I probably want to take my time at, pushing it over the years, just so I don't get burnt out. But
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
one
lot
of
of
those ones that isn't super popular, but the people who like it really, really like it a lot and talk
Yep.
about it a
I'm
lot.
one of
Like
those.
Hog's a huge fan of it too.
This game looked very fun, I gotta be honest.
It is, yeah. I also got the chance to play the EXA version when that was location tested, and that was really cool.
Ooh.
Maybe
Oh,
someday Capital
damn.
will come to the US. I don't know because I have not seen this in my local round one ever since location test happened.
Is
Yeah.
there any noticeable difference in Nexa versions
Yes,
compared to, let's
quite a
say,
lot of
Steam?
enemy patterns in the Delta mode have been tweaked to become harder. There's been a couple of people that have showed it off on YouTube between Japanese streamers, and then Arasaka, who is like an admin in another shooting game server I'm in, also once he seeded a while back. He said he had to rework a bunch of his words to make things more consistent for the last few areas.
Exa is always like making things different.
Yeah, but I liked a lot of the changes they saw. It's just I wish I actually had a way to play it because it's just not
Right.
available any round
Yeah,
one
I
in the
know.
US
I
right
mean, you
now as
can.
far
You
as
just go to sell your house to get it, but you can.
Oh, that's
just
true.
go to Japan, the ultimate
Yeah.
dream.
But yeah, GG on the run. You can stay with us if you want for the rest of the show, or just do your thing. Honestly, just because we're
Um,
gonna chain with like an R type run, so if you want to stay for that,
sure, I can take a look at that. I've
let's
got
go.
time.
So we're gonna have
Can't
R
go
Be right
type
back.
wrong.
one
Type.
CC no miss run.
Wow.
Let's see. This is their second 1cc, and they had to do no miss because they're not skilled enough to recover from a death in the later levels. Oh, it's one of
Yeah,
these
Mm.
I
games,
don't
huh?
blame him.
Oh, it's one of the.
I
Oh,
was
it has
just
super
about,
player video quality.
I was just about to insert joke about the 1cc being a no miss.
Really?
Yeah,
We're actually gonna have
Sure.
like
checkpoints in a
super player
nutshell.
video quality. Oh, that's gonna be terrible on Twitch, isn't it? Oh, that's gonna be so bad on Twitch. Oh, I love it. Oh well.
Anyways, be right back.
Sure. Well, let's go then.
R-type time.
Yep.
Is this R-type 1?
Yes, this is the first R-type game.
Yeah.
I've
Mentioned
actually been
beside-
practicing this, so I might have a little insight
I love
on
how
it.
I love how it has just been mentioned that it's just like 1cc slash no hit. It's like, oh yeah, that's right, they're almost identical.
Right, yeah, no kidding.
You know, honestly,
So
I hope
R-type.
like Twitch compression isn't gonna be too terrible on Twitch because the video is actually 240.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
It looks okay on Discord, but
It's actually
Yeah, on this
Yeah.
one, yeah.
when it
The
comes
ball.
to the text, you know it's good.
the mighty ball.
Alright, so I don't know anything about our type, but it seems to be like greatest like question mark.
It's very good. It's very good. I was playing it
wouldn't
the
say
other day,
really.
and I was like really impressed with how well made it is, even now.
Yeah.
One thing to know about R-Type is it's all about that ball he's got flying in front of him.
Oh.
The amount of crap you can do with this thing is pretty absurd. Like,
Like what?
okay, so for example, I didn't even know this till I was playing the other day, or I didn't really familiarize
cancel
myself as well.
shots.
But if you
Cancel
launch it
shots.
out in front of you, it'll kind of fly around and it'll sort of shadow you in this weird way.
Oh.
And you can get it to do all kinds of screen control and coverage just by having it fly out in front of you. It also blocks stuff for you, so you can fly kind of behind it, have it block things.
Oh.
And then you can launch it outward and have it attached to the back of your ship, and then you can start shooting stuff behind you with it. Or you
Oh,
can, one thing that I do in the later stages is you can fire it out and you can fly in front of it, and it'll block all the fire coming from behind you, so you can kind of like hang back with it. It's just crazy how much crap that thing can do.
You can also
And
cancel
you can
By the way,
fire it
bullets.
up
that's
bosses, speed kill bosses with it.
It would seem you can
things-
cancel bullets.
Honestly, this
really
is a
well.
real pretty shot. Like the previous one, with the circles, that's a very pretty shot.
If you cancel bullets with it, does it gives you any score?
No, I don't think it does, to my knowledge.
This is an infinite looping game.
Sad.
Yeah. Only 2 loops.
Oh, what?
Yeah, this game only has 2 loops. You just play. It's slightly harder on the second time, and then the game just ends after.
Oh, it's
Oh.
so scoring is pretty much dead. I presume.
Yeah, to my knowledge, it's just killing stuff.
Phew, that sucks.
It's old school, man. I mean, this is one of the oldest shmups ever.
You can
Yeah,
do
but like
checkpoint
not even,
looking, too.
but like not even
Scoring?
having
What's the
infinite
score?
loops.
You know, we're way back.
What's scoring?
Hey.
I just want to get money out of the player, dude.
Hey, but at least if you're an arcade operator, you're not gonna have a player sitting like 12 hours on a single fucking credit.
Also,
Yeah,
I gotta
that's
say, I
true.
love like what they're doing with the laser to kill both top and bottom enemies at once.
Yeah, there's different shot types. There's the bouncing laser, and then there's that sort of red beam, and then you have this weird yellow shot thing. I can't even describe what it is, but it
It's like a
goes from the
firewall.
floor and the ceiling. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you can ram stuff with that ball too, and damage it.
Oh, I hope we're gonna see like with just like them launching the ball.
I know. The guy doesn't. In my replay, I'm launching the ball all day. And the ball's never. The ball's out there almost all the time.
The R-type.
So,
shit.
Also, by the way,
More consistent
it should be
strategy.
pointed
So
out
you
that
can
this is the
either,
game.
I think you can either launch it at enemies or point blank for more DPS.
Probably. You can do all kinds of stuff
That's
with it, but
cool.
yeah, I think you can point blank with it.
Point
So,
blanks
if
are
I'm-
cool.
Right, so if I'm not mistaken, this is the game that started the whole creepy life aesthetic in old shmups, right?
It's either that or Life Force, one or the other, I think. I don't know which one's first.
Well, Salamander came in '86, so it predates this by a year.
Here's the safe
Alright.
spot.
Damn,
Get
it's
down
another
in
case
here.
of Imagine dodging in a shmup.
Get down in here and just
Yeah.
hang out for
Yeah.
laughs. I found the safe spot on my own without looking at a replay, and I was very proud.
Isn't
Me
it great to
too.
show how good you are at dodging by standing still for a whole fucking minute?
Bam!
Dude, I love safe spots.
Okay, so it actually is safe spot.
It
Yeah.
really is a safe spot.
Yeah.
It just stands still and then just dies.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, just stand still, put a knife on a fire button and go get some tea.
Pretty much, yeah.
People want him to launch the ball.
Exactly.
Fire! Fire the
Come
ball!
on, fire the
We
ball.
want to see
You
the
two,
ball.
you can be bowling. We believe in you.
So
now
here's
they have
that
the fire
third shop type I was talking about,
Yeah, the
where it like
fire
kind of crawls on the ground or around things. Pretty cool.
Oh. It seems to be highly situational when that would be good or not, actually.
Yeah. So at some point he's gonna have to launch the ball because he needs to get it behind him on the second half of this boss fight
Yo, let's go. Hype.
or mid boss.
Do you cycle between your shots as needed, or do you just get
No, no,
powers?
you have to pick up power ups.
So they just grabbed the power up right now. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, yeah. This one's the one you want to go with for this, I think.
It's a Touhou 11 stage 1 shot type.
It's a cool looking shot.
Let's
though.
go!
Here we go. Yeah. No,
Backwards formation.
Okay, so
Now
that's
all you
how
have to do is just bully all this stuff, and he'd be fine.
I gotta say that is like very creative for a shot type still, like, honestly.
Yeah.
And that's super early, and like that's a very old shmup too. So they really were like,
Yeah, they're really thinking of some wild.
yeah, they were
stuff.
ahead of their time. Dude. That's
Boom.
amazing.
Yeah,
That's a fun fight.
kinda interesting even if it's not a shot type from Helsinki.
Is this a double loop or a single loop?
This
It's
is
a
a
1cc,
two-loop game.
so I don't know. It's 18
it's-
minutes, so I assume only one loop.
Well, it's a two-loop game, but I think you only did one loop for this.
Yeah, the video is 18 minutes, so yeah, it's probably just
Yeah,
one loop.
that's one loop.
Game is
this-
short though. I gotta say, like 18
This
minutes.
stage gets cooking because stuff starts spawning behind you and above you, and you'll just be hanging out. And if you don't really know what's gonna happen, sometimes those things will just spawn right into you. And
You can
kill
probably do some fancy stuff in messing with the ball though.
Yeah, fire the ball.
We want to see the ball. The people demand the ball.
But this, oh, he's doing it a little bit.
Yo.
Just for a second. Just teasing it. But yeah, this is probably a much smarter strategy for if you're just, getting the clear or whatever. But it is pretty fun to get the ball out there and have it fly around and you kind of move around it and stuff. It is pretty fun.
I assume this is like a checkpoint game as well, because they mentioned they had
Yes.
to.
If you die, you need to perform checkpoint recovery, and that's where I think a lot of people have issues sometimes with this game because it's like
Yes.
you need
Gradius
to
are
devise strategies behind.
Again, this is both first one CC and no miss.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
I plan to do the same thing when I get my.
That
1cc
says a
this
lot
game.
about the game, I think.
Yeah, and those
Yeah.
those little things on the side, your little options on the side, they block bullets and stuff, so they're really useful for
Oh.
protection as well.
Oh,
But you do
backwards
lose
boss.
those when you die, so.
Oh, never mind.
Or is it?
Boss time.
But yeah, checkpoints aren't
Yeah,
exactly my thing, and you see why.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of checkpoints either.
Yeah.
Me neither. I
Depends on the
prefer
game.
like dying and then the game's like, well, you suck, but keep going.
The one game
Yeah.
with checkpoints I don't really mind having checkpoints is Star Fox because it's fucking easy anyway.
I'll have you know, as a kid, Star Fox is my ass,
Yeah, I haven't
Skill
played.
issue.
I've played so much no miss Star Fox that I forgot it has checkpoints because I just reset every time I die.
right? Damn.
Well, if you're going for the medal though, you have to.
Yeah, scoring Star Fox is pretty cool even if it's simple.
When are we getting a Star Fox run on this show? Because technically it counts.
I have a Star Fox. I call it a 2-all, where I did it's Star Fox 64, where I did a all-metal run of the first loop, and then I went into expert mode and did a metal run of that.
Oh god.
Yeah, it took me like 2 weeks to do, and it wasn't a very popular video, but I was proud of it.
I mean, I like all my Star Fox experiences on console and I don't have a capture card. So and plus
I
I
did
haven't
it on emulator.
I haven't actually
Right,
bothered
right.
to do any full game scoring on Star
Just point
Fox.
your phone at the TV like in the old days.
But yeah, I've
That's
never
why you
actually
don't
Emulate it,
So
I'd
if-
say. It's not
I've
hard to
only done
emulate.
IL scoring.
See, the boss at the end of this stage is apparently very dangerous in the second loop because it's kind of random.
Mm.
And we all know how bad it
Right.
is to recover in this game. Or at least we don't know, but we can all imagine how bad it
Yes,
is
it
to
is.
recover in
Oh.
this game.
I remember there was once a VTuber who spent like 12 hours on a single checkpoint.
Nice.
How different is second loop from first loop?
It looks harder.
Um,
I've only watched the Jamers replay, but I actually haven't played it myself. But it looks
I
harder.
assume you have just some kind of revenge shots or something.
I don't think there are any revengeables.
Yeah, I think it's
stuff
just
is
more
faster.
aggressive. Yeah.
But like these
So it
balls
just
here,
starts
they
like-
come out faster in the second move, and
Oh.
like that goes in the comments. They can be quite random, so you can get just walled.
Oh god. Apparently the enemies fire
This
faster as
damn
well.
stage is ridiculous. Because you need to know what's gonna happen.
Oh,
I
is this another case?
practiced this stage for like
Oh, it's another case of
40
we forgot.
minutes or something.
Like, we're running low on time and budget, so we're just gonna have like a corridor section where you need to know what you're doing, otherwise you're dead. Kind of game.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Yep. This stage is definitely like that. I just gave up and watched Jamers replay. I was like, alright, what do I do, Jamers? I don't know. So what he wants to do is he wants to hug kind of this top platform here.
Do you die like in Gradius if you touch the walls?
Yes.
Of
Yeah.
course you do.
You've got a big fat boy hitbox too. That
Of
that hitbox is big.
course.
I mean, it's a dead game. You do have big hitboxes in those.
Yeah.
That's fair, yeah.
The boss fight is kind of fun though because there's an exploit where you can use the charge shot to shoot
I
it.
love this usage of the two orbs right there, where you have like one at the top to kill the enemies at the
Yeah.
top, so they don't know you later.
Yeah.
That's actually amazing usage of that.
I've always
Yeah.
thought the ball, the big ball, looks way cooler when it's at the back because it looks like a huge fucking rocket.
It does look really cool back there. It does.
Isn't it what we all do when we suck at Shmups, give up and watch Jamers replay?
Exactly. That should be in like you know how they have shmup guides. I should include that in my next shmup guide. When in doubt, give up and watch Gamers replay.
Oh god. Actually, when it comes to Touhou, I just cry until I figure shit out on
Okay,
my own.
let's see if he does the charge shot strat here on these bosses. Oh, he doesn't. So you can charge shot them even though they're hit, whatever you call it, their hit cores or the wrong direction. You can
It is
still
a-
You can still shove the charge shot inside them and just shoot them as they spawn.
So imagine dodging a shmup. Let's go, the sequel.
Yeah. This is probably easier than that strat though, because you have to kind of time one shot.
Oh wait, I had to move. Never mind.
Oh yeah, charge shot you don't have to move, so maybe not.
Oh, so your strat is lazier, therefore it is better.
Well, the thing is though, it's a little bit scary because you have to really get your nose up pretty close to those things. So if you're not exactly right, they'll just ram you, or you'll miss.
Oh.
So it is easier once you get set up, but it's the question of getting in position that's a little scary.
I see. I love how they're like avoiding the power of like, no, I don't want something else.
Yeah, speed power up is a death sentence if you get too many of them.
I have a feeling of deja vu.
Yeah. You know, though, it's a little bit more troll than Gradius, because at least Gradius you have to press the button and say, all right, I'll use the speed power up. In this game, you just hit the speed power up and you got it. You can accidentally pick them up, and that's
Yeah.
So I think Gradius is actually a little bit less of an issue with that.
And here I am, usually preferring shot types that have more speed.
Is this thing gonna follow you through the entire? Oh my god.
I
Never
really
mind, you
love
can die.
high speed movement and shmups, but in this game it just gets way too fast.
Oh boy, have you heard of
Then
Victor Sandman?
Yeah, I was about to mention.
Because there's also, though, remember this has like all these stage hazards and things you have to sort of sneak around and stuff, and so you can accidentally just ram the wall really easily.
Yeah.
First one all in an arcade map, and it's also a no miss, huh?
Says a lot about the game.
Yeah, that ball and those orbs are doing a lot of work as far as protecting him right now.
I mean, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
It's like a little tank he's flying. It's you know, he's got
yeah, which
Yeah.
is
a lot of
Yo,
armor.
let's go with the ball.
Oh.
I didn't know about this. Is this a safe spot? Something's going on. He's up to something.
Oh
snap.
my
Is this a
God.
safe
Something
Oh.
along the lines of shark shot.
And another
Wow,
case of imagine
nice.
dodging a schmob.
That's a good strat. I'm gonna copy that when I play next.
Okay, I guess boss just dies.
It's kind of fun how this game has like 17 stages, yet a loop is only 18 minutes long.
Yeah, I like the length of it. Definitely over Gradius. Well,
I mean,
the later
fast-paced
Gradius
schmups
ones. Like
are
Gradius
good, you
3
know,
just goes.
Dying after
Ever.
like an hour of a run is kind of like, ugh.
I know, especially in a game where it's hard to recover.
Yeah,
Like
and you're
game
like,
over.
oh.
Oh yeah.
I know, right?
Little evil babies. The thing you gotta watch for though is that spinning disc thing.
Oh yeah, you cannot shoot those.
Moves randomly, or is it like on a pattern?
I don't know. I haven't played the game enough to know. I just kind of hang back and stay away from it. But
Oh, so far it
could
seems like it's
I-
never gonna reach the
I
bag,
don't
so it's
think-
fine.
Is there even any is there even RNG at all in this game? Like,
I don't know.
We said on second loop
the-
some stuff can quite RNG, yeah.
I don't.
Okay,
the
so
only
this
thing I've
boss,
heard is go ahead.
he's gonna have to finally fire off it because that's how you kill him.
Let's go. I'm ready.
Come on. It's gonna open its little door there, and then you fire it inside.
oh,
I can't wait.
The suspense.
Oh. Let's go!
There he goes! It's in there.
Let's go!
And then you just gotta hope the babies don't kill you as you hang back in the corner.
Oh. Is this actually the strat, or is it like a quick kill strat?
Yes.
Yeah, it
this
is the
is
strat.
Oh.
A lot of other R-type bosses.
That
do
thing
this
has a
too.
lot of health! My god.
Yeah.
Cool bosses.
I didn't know about this strat the first, I would say, half hour of practicing
Let's
the boss.
go!
'Cause I was trying to learn the game. And I was like, this is one of the hardest boss fights I've ever done. And then I realized, and then I watched Jamer's replay and he just did that. I'm like, oh, jeez, come
oh
on.
my God.
I was trying to dodge around it and everything. Because it keeps spawning those spin discs. And then at the end, they do this sort of like seeking pattern on you. And I
Oh.
was like, holy shit.
It's
this
the
is
whole
wild.
fleet!
GG.
GG.
Fuck,
Nicely
oh,
done.
final
That's a fun shmup. That's
a fun schmup.
one.
And again, if
I
you guys
actually
want to
like
see the
Dark
credit, you're
Souls a
gonna
lot.
have to 1cc.
Yeah, basically.
That
You're
was like a
no miss
fun
the
little
game.
shmup, honestly. That was it looked very old and it had some questionable level design and it had a lot of imagination in a shmup moments,
ancient.
but still
R-Type
seemed like very solid.
R-Type 1 and Gradius 1 are sort of like some of the beginning points of the genre in a lot
Yeah.
of ways.
Also, GG on the clear, honestly.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Some well-routed stuff and some like strats. Given the reaction like of
definitely good
Mark,
strats.
he was like, "Oh, I didn't know you could do that." I presume he had some good strats.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah, GG on that. And then last but not least, we're gonna have Kexui. Let's go.
Ketsui. Okay,
I
I'll be
like
back.
Ketsui. Ketsui is a good game.
So when are you Ura Touhou?
Will they all be
I'm
good
still
enough
working
at
on the
Shmups?
emote, let
Look.
alone the aura.
Oh yeah.
You know, I could say the same. When are you getting an Ura Silver?
One
Probably
day.
next week. Next week I'll get the aura.
Yeah, next
Right
week.
now I'm too busy with Iko-san.
Nobody's gonna get mad at me if I just write Ketsui instead of Ketsui Kizuna Jigoku Tachi, right?
No,
Just
no
copy
way.
paste.
Okay, good. So it's just a 1-0 survival. Alright, it's 1-0. With, it says 1-0, mostly survival with some scoring practice for future second loop runs. Ooh. Let's see. It says, my first one to see of Ketsui. Went way better than I anticipated with a few lucky dodges despite having blind spots in certain moments. I could have made it at
Oh,
least to maybe
boy.
Omode loops if Nerve didn't kick in halfway through stage 5, but hey, you'll take a clear road, game over, you know what, me too, buddy. I'll gladly take a clear road, game over. Also, I've heard Ketsui's not an easy, like, it's not that easy of one CC.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
It took me a while to get my 1-0, but I was pretty bad back then, and so was my input device.
Oh.
Because I did it on some shitty ass random $3 membrane keyboard.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
God.
Well, oh, I see Kosuzu, let's go. But yeah, I see you too. Alright.
Yeah, now you're definitely not. Now you definitely can never complain again about your keyboard.
Well, let's go. So this is played on the, what I assume is a PS4 version?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I'm not sure actually.
Not? Which version is that even? There isn't a keyboard.
I think it's a custom overlay.
Oh, okay.
Either that or it's the three. No, but I don't think the 360 version uses this art, so it's probably just a custom overlay.
It could be custom overlay, yeah.
Quite interesting arrow keys you got there, bro.
Oh yeah.
ESDF.
Oh my god. Why? Why would you put movement on ESDF of all things? It's just so random.
Who are you to judge how people play video games?
I mean, I just don't get it.
You
Like,
play
I'm
Moth,
not
who are you
saying-
to judge people?
And you play SA.
So what? No, I'm
basically-
playing UM currently, it's even worse, but yeah.
Honestly, with this layout, I would probably had a better time playing cross-handed over playing normally.
Damn.
Yeah.
Better than WASD.
I guess. It's a little bit closer to the right hand.
Okay, what about ZQSD? Because that's what it would be like on SRG. If you're a real French gamer, you wouldn't use
No,
WASD.
but this isn't WASD though. It's SDF. It's not in the same place.
So what?
Oh yeah. Ketsui
It doesn't have any of the changed keys for Master.
You know what? I'm gonna use SZXC. How about that?
I like that he's using the blue skin, blue ship color.
Oh wait, you can
You
change
mean,
the ship colors.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's,
Oh, because it's on
I
player
believe
2.
it depends on
No?
Yeah.
No, you can in the M2 port. You can actually change the ship colors.
Yeah,
It's
but they're
really
on
cool.
player 2, as you can tell still. This is not a
Oh.
port. I think this is the emulation.
SZXC, don't you mean
Oh.
SWXC?
It's the
I
emulator
thought-
with custom layout, I presume.
Oh, so player 2. Okay, Panzer's blue.
A
Which
very, very
emulator
good
it
custom
is?
layout, mind you. Very good one.
That's from the M2 port.
Oh, is
The
it?
background.
Yeah,
Well,
Yeah,
still,
the background.
well, it's still
That's
a cool
why.
looking.
That's why I was saying it couldn't be the 360 port.
I'm more of a PL columns. Oh my god. Tabarnak. Oh my god.
So I think the. I
Shout
don't know
out
if
to
it's
him for playing
the
Panzer,
resolution's
though.
a bit weird, or
It's
is
like
this
70% of
energy
people use
scaled?
Tiger.
Silver, please.
I haven't actually been able to play much Kitsune on
Isn't this
PS4, so I
mid
don't know.
boss super bad on second loop, or am I high?
Probably. It's not too bad in Emote, but
No, I
it
mean
could
this
be
like this
real bad
attack.
in Aura.
Isn't this attack kind of silly on second?
This attack is like pretty. It can be pretty stressful if you're not playing with a device you're comfortable with. That's for sure.
I mean, yeah, the first
Yeah,
time I
that's kind
touched
of the first
Ketsui and
little
like
test of the game. It's like, hey, dodge this.
the first time I played
know.
Ketsui and I had to use an arcade stick, which I didn't know how to use. I was like, oh, give me my controller back.
Yeah, I was playing it I played. I only played it on PS4. Really, I played a bit on arcade, but mostly on PS4.
Yeah,
And
wow.
yeah, that mid boss is stressful with a controller.
The reason why it got so bad there is because he wasn't damaging that big ship with the lock-on fast enough.
Oh.
Because Panzer, you gotta kind of quick kill things, otherwise it gets out of hand.
Oh.
So, I've done that. I've been in that situation many
Yeah,
times.
you,
You can
gotta
do-
use
you-
your
well-
movement speed.
Well,
Yeah, you gotta
can
get up
quick
there and you
kill
gotta
things
start
or
blasting
just,
them in the face.
or just restream constantly.
See, like this, he's,
like a fucking
he's kind of
lunatic.
making that a little. But maybe it's for score. Maybe it's a scoring strat because I don't play for score right now, so I don't know. Maybe there's a scoring.
He has
idea.
27 mil.
Your mission starts now.
Enough
Are you
said.
ready?
He's most definitely not scoring. Or at least not in any significant capacity.
Your fellow joystick enjoyer. Let's go. I only play
Good
shmups
thing that
with
it-
like an analog joystick.
I like to hang in the middle there and blow the treads at the same time.
Good thing that if I ever will be playing those games on console for some reason, I can just plug in my keyboard.
God, you actually had to dodge a wave of that.
Yeah, if he hangs out in the middle and just point blanks it, he won't have to dodge that wave.
Yeah, you just have if you lock
Okay,
you just
what
have
am
to
I
lock
gonna
it
do
as soon
with
as
this
possible.
attack?
But
Wow.
you know, not too bad to dodge.
Okay, so
Alright.
you're actually gonna dodge
Nice.
this. Nice.
Nicely done.
Yeah, that was very clean.
Yep. And the key on these little wall attacks is you gotta give them a second before you start to move. Because if you move right as they come out, you'll end
wall
up trapping
yourself.
yourself on the wall. Yeah. You
Oh,
gotta give
you're
them
right,
a
of
little bit of a
course.
second to lock onto you, and then you move around them.
Yeah, you want to give them a bit of time to aim at you so you can properly restream. Otherwise, you'll just wall yourself because like
Yeah, exactly.
they'll aim at your position as you're trying to restream. And you're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
good,
"Oh,
but yeah,
whoops."
basically the thing about that attack is that the deviation of each wall is static. So like you basically want to make sure that when it
I see
jumps
some- I'll see a lot of
from
5
left to
chips
right.
coming
Isn't
up,
there like
though.
a
He's
secret extent on this
giving
ship?
it a go.
Oh, never mind.
No, it's on the
No,
mid
not
boss.
this.
Oh, it's on the mid boss. Yeah, right.
It's fun watching another person play Panzer because, like I said, it's a lot less popular than Tiger.
Why that?
I
Like,
mean-
is it just
Because
the other
Tiger is
ships-
amazing.
Oh, it's just better. Oh,
Well, I don't know if it's just better. It's just Tiger is such a great ship for Ketsui in every way that Panzer
Yeah,
is trickier to
it's
play.
like-
Definitely.
I mean,
be-
I
to be honest-
probably ain't gonna be able to use it because of
Oh my
speed
god,
and
that
because-
dodge!
did they just went
And
through a
the-
wall there? It kind of looked like luck.
No,
dodge,
it was like two blue bullets that were just like going almost in the same
almost
line.
horizontally. Yeah, like it
And,
almost looked as
and
if
then
they
he
went through
just
the
dashed
lane there.
right through them. Like it was extremely
Mid
tight.
boss time.
Okay.
All right, that's where you get the extent. I don't know
So-
how, but I know you get an extent there.
You got
Yes, you
kill all
blow
the
the
parts.
parts.
You need to destroy all the parts and not use
No
any
bombs.
All right.
So he should blow this up, blow that, pull left. Target that
If,
thing.
that
There we
if you
go.
thing.
die, you can still get the extend, so it's always worth it to go for it.
Alright.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
That was great.
Should I
That's
say
fine.
both
Good.
is aim?
He's doing good.
And I remember, as long as the player's still alive, they're doing fine.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Ooh!
Oh,
Yeah, that was scary. I
They're
like to
still doing
go a
fine,
little
I
bit
don't
more
care.
to the
They're
left.
fine.
He's kind of
Ugh.
down in the bottom
Easy.
corner there.
Got the
Ugh.
one up.
you
And
got it.
there's your extent.
Guys, I kind of love how after a while your brain just filters out the lock sound effect.
Yes.
Yeah, and now
not
try
when you're
to
in an
unseat-
arcade, believe me.
I know.
Now
I
try
remember
to
like when I went to
unseat instead
Stonkfest
of
and then
lock.
like we had a cab with Ketsui on it, and all
Yes.
throughout the festival we could hear like.
Well, the fun part is when you listen to the commentary for, I think it's Blue Revolver, you can hear Ketsui lock-on noises going on.
No, wait. You know
the
this one
background.
video of Jamers clearing like a tool live at Stonefest? You can hear the fucking Ketsui lock in the back.
There you
No,
go.
that
Up
sounds
and
kind
around.
of fun.
Yeah.
Okay, this boss, I'm really curious to see what the strategy is, because there's lots of different ways to sort of tackle it.
Oh, this guy.
So I always pull far to the right there. That way you don't have to deal with that pattern as much.
Ooh.
And then-
Ooh.
Oh, that
That
was
was
scary.
Can I say I really dislike the way the walls expand on this second pattern?
Yeah, that pattern with the aimed red bullets is really tricky because they're not well aimed at you. They're kind of like poorly aimed, so sometimes you'll dodge into them, and that's really.
I think it's just basically it's like the game like
is
draws line from the
absolutely
core
wild.
of the boss to
what he's
you,
doing right now.
and then just the
never
walls
seen
get
this.
shot along that line, so
Well,
they
we're-
just go parallel to you.
You will either learn to love the beeps or you'll hate them.
Yeah, pretty much.
So he hangs out in this little spot. But you
Oh
have
wait,
to-
that's a sweet spot in
move
the
along
lane.
with
That's
them.
pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to sort of adjust
Yeah.
along with it.
It's kind of different on second look, but it's still here.
On second loop, you just bottom hug.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, about the beeps. I was checking out like a few days after the Mikado event. I was checking out something that was reported there, and it was like you can't hear shit from what anyone's talking. You just hear garbage noise, a lot of garbage noise, and Kitsui beeps very clearly.
Yeah, they break through any microphone. No microphone can stop them.
Though, you know what? It wouldn't be Ketsui without the beep, though.
Yeah, and on the port you actually could turn down the beat if you want.
That would be no. Oh, you know what? That would be
Mute the
blasphemy.
beat.
I'm
Or
sorry,
maybe
no.
maybe we can teach RTX voice to filter out the beeps.
Not just if someone's playing Kitsui near you, if there is Kitsui near you, because the attract mode exists.
Oh yeah.
Like, you know, turning off the beeps in Ketsui is kind of like
This
turning
guy's
off the Pichu in Touhou.
Got a
You just
really
don't
good
do
run here
that.
though.
You
He's
just
no
don't.
missed, no bombed so far.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
now that you've said that, they're probably gonna die, but you know.
Uh-huh.
It's the commentator's curse, right? They're gonna die right now.
Ah, this is.
Nah,
You
they're
should have
fine.
started at the corner for that.
That worked. That worked.
Though Ketsui seems like such a fun game. I kind of want to get to
It
it
is.
now. I really want to get to it now.
Oh god.
That was close.
Yeah, this
Do it.
pattern's tricky. This pattern's tricky.
Woo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh,
nicely
nice.
done.
Like the pattern seems very enjoyable to dodge, honestly.
They are.
Yeah.
Which is the thing I
One
care the
of the
most
best.
about. Like, if I see a game with fun patterns, I kind of want to play it.
Yeah, I'm
Here we
waiting
go.
for your
The
Ura
Destroyer, or whatever it's called. The Nightmare, I think it's called.
Yeah, it's called Nightmare.
This
At least
part
it's not
here
as
is
nightmarish on
interesting
stage
because
4.
if you get set up into the corner correctly, it's not so bad. But if you get a bad setup,
Ooh.
it's not a
There
fun
it
time. Okay,
is,
he's
there
nice
it
to
is.
set up. He's okay now.
Yeah, as long
hang
as
out.
you're anywhere like anywhere
Oh,
on the
panic
lower
bomb.
left.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
weird.
mean, it was not a panic bomb. They fucked up there. That saved them.
But yeah, okay, so
Yeah,
I think we should explain how the setup works. Basically, since the screen is moving sideways, so are the bullets. And
Yeah.
basically, you just
Yeah.
bullets just get dragged to the right while you stay in the corner. So
When
you
you
don't.
first
So
play it,
it's
it's
not like
very
so it's like they're
odd.
not aiming at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so game basically streams bullets for you.
Yes.
Yep.
You just have to hang out, basically. Yeah. just hang out and do a little dodge here and there. But if you don't make it too complicated.
Imagine you had to tell the UFO to build a hard UFO patch. Oh,
Okay,
God.
this destroyer is tricky.
Ooh.
See, yeah,
Oh,
okay, he
okay.
bombs it. He wasn't really well set up, so I think he had to there, because he wasn't gonna do enough damage, and then it just starts
Yeah,
throwing
that
out
bomb
these
made the
brutal
restream.
patterns.
Actually, no, I think the restream would have been fine there, but it would have been like kind of annoying. But I think it would have been fine.
Well, another one spawns, so you'll have two of
Yeah,
them
but
going.
you may as well.
No save
Yeah.
spot on opener. Yeah.
It's not that bad.
It's still
Here
more.
we go.
It's still more dodges than you need to move.
He's gonna have a longer first phase here because he wasn't point
Yeah.
blanking it earlier.
Okay, so this attacks.
But he does have
very
3
cool.
bombs. He might just bomb it.
I just want to
Which
say
I
this
would-
boss seems
would not
very
blame
cool
them
so
for.
far. I really like the.
Oh,
pattern
shit,
it has.
he's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
get
it's a
this
very
attack.
fun and troll boss. This part
Oh,
absolutely sucks.
This part doesn't seem
If
that
you
bad.
do enough damage, you don't have to deal with it.
Yeah, but
Here it comes.
basically,
No,
you
okay.
got, you
Oh
got,
no, he didn't
Though
have to.
the lantern bullet
nice.
at the end, yeah, they kind of look annoying.
okay,
a little
so,
bit.
So
This pattern is a piece of shit.
yeah, basically, to avoid the spin
This
attack,
pattern,
you
It looks
gotta
awful.
point blank at the start and wait for the lock on, because if you lock on at the start, you lock onto a part, and you want to lock onto the core, so you gotta wait a bit till you start locking on.
yes. Okay, safe spot here.
Yo,
Nice.
imagine the chicken
Nice.
swamp.
3, 4. It's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you gotta go back.
Yeah. Also,
That's
this
a fun
attack, which is
attack.
like, why?
This attack's
it's
funny because you can get either a really easy version of it or a really nasty version.
Oh,
got
it's
it.
one of
Pretty
That's the
these.
easy version. Yeah.
Yeah.
Around we go.
Around the world.
Oh god, it seems
Speed.
fast. Oh, it spins. Oh wait, actually, I mean, it doesn't seem like
It's
it makes
kind of a
much
tricky
difference.
pattern because
I mean, it
if you
doesn't seem
mess
like
up,
it makes a
you
lot of
just get-
difference. Like the
It's not
bullets,
too bad in my
yeah.
opinion. Personally, capping it isn't that risky.
I haven't played the game, so take what I say with a grain of salt. But it didn't look that bad.
Yeah,
well,
it's not that
give it
bad.
a try because what starts to happen is it starts to sort of change a little bit.
Oh, I
then
see
you
what
end up kind of pincering yourself if you're
Oh,
not really
yeah, I
paying
see what you mean. I
attention.
mean,
Oh,
like,
no,
if you're too
I-
slow, I can definitely see that you being too slow and being like, oh wait,
Or
the
if you're too
pink
fast,
thing is
though.
catching up to me and I need to get on. But now
Yeah.
there's a wall of bullets in front of me. Oh, whoops, that was too slow, or something
But,
like this. Like,
to be
you gotta keep
honest,
the
like,
timing
when I
up, pretty
try-
much, is what I'm assuming.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, when I was able to play the game, I really didn't have much trouble with that pattern. I don't know why people like find it so hard.
I don't think there was even one miss, but there was one bomb.
Yes,
Yeah,
he's
it's-
bombed a few times, but no misses
They've
yet.
bombed a few
So
times,
he's,
but this is still no miss. Yep.
yeah, so
Let's
he's
hope it's test out,
on
honestly.
track of an amazing run right now. as
That
far
is
as
a, like, yeah, that is
survival.
like, whew,
It's no miss for bomb right now.
thank you, Inec Tracker.
Here's the air conditioner.
I just looked at the
Wait, air
resources.
conditioner? Oh wait.
Yep, you gotta blow him up.
Oh
Yes.
Yeah.
my god.
Air conditioner. Oh God.
What was that?
Okay.
Sure.
Just swagging.
Just swagging around, yeah, I love it.
Ah, that's scary.
You know, Panzer, sometimes you gotta play a little high
these are
risk.
some hella
get in
scary
bad
point
position.
blanks.
They're doing some scary stuff,
And-
but they know what they're doing, though.
Yeah,
There
they're
we go.
Gonna be another extent.
Yes. So
On the
this
sec-
guy
on the
here, he
second
needs
plane,
the
right?
speed kill, and you kind of want to point blank them so you can get them to fire that second blue pattern. Because if you are too far away, they'll fire a second
extend.
sort of weird bouncing ball type pattern. That's not fun to deal with.
Oh god, you gotta have confidence in your route there, James.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
crazy. So he's gonna attack that. Oh, that's
Bomb?
great. That's actually one of the scarier ones because if you're even slightly off, you get shot in the face by that.
I've
pattern.
never had trouble with that.
Oh.
Second
You're hella
plant.
good.
See,
I'm
you
gonna tell
we
ya.
haven't explained how do you get the one up in this stage?
It's like okay, so it's like kill the second tiger clone without bombing.
Okay.
Yeah, however, you can still bomb in between of them.
Oh, you have to not you have to not bomb on either of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
Yeah.
what I like to do is if you let that pattern go a little further before you do the phase transition, he'll scoot backwards And then you can enter that second phase there with him scooted back a little bit, and it makes it
yeah,
a
they
little
kind of
easier
walled
to
them.
dodge.
Yeah, no way they would
Yeah.
restrict that.
No. Yeah. At this point they
So
can't
now
do
he's got to
anything.
get aggressive coming into the elevator. Pull
Yeah.
up
At
all
this
the way.
point, if he wanted to enter the Omote loop, he would have to no miss no bomb from here, and we still have the descent to go, so it's probably not gonna happen.
Yeah, I can kinda see what the guy meant by this could have a motor loop. Oh, nice spin. I approve.
Yeah,
Spin
that
to
around
win.
the world.
Yeah.
Nice, nice. He definitely knows the patterns. This is going to be real tricky. He's out of
Oh,
position.
God.
Yeah, he was out of position. That was going to be really hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This section seems tough. It's really
Now you just got to fire off the bomb. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Chain death. That with Ketsui, chain deaths can be real nasty.
God, this section seems like a
This-
massive route check, honestly.
Yes, it
This
is.
player right
It really
here,
is.
This player right here definitely knows what to do.
Yes.
And you have to be at max power to get to do anything, and even remotely well on descent, right?
Oh yeah.
Because
Absolutely walled
when
off.
I tried an arcade challenge, I just couldn't do shit.
This section's always a little tricky. He's got to get up and around. Oh, just bomb. Okay, there you
Never
go.
mind.
Panzer, this back section with Panzer is so much harder than it is with Tiger. Because in a lot of these sort of patterns with Tiger, you can kind of just full turbo shot and check some of that popcorn. But with Panzer, you can't. So you got to like work your way around and through it like this.
Yeah, I was about to
Oh.
say.
Right. So you have to set everything up beforehand. Otherwise, you just get
Yeah.
sort of walled in.
Yeah, I've had pretty bad time doing that section on my 1-0.
Yeah, meanwhile with Tigo, you can
Oh
just
no!
do.
Ah!
Oh my
That's a
gosh.
That
train.
pattern's
Ah.
tricky because it has this weird moment where it just stalls. So
Yeah.
he's
And-
walled off. He's got a bomb here. He has to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
too many
And
clones.
Clone Rush, which is, well,
Recovering in
Clone
this section
Rush.
seems
Yes.
kind of difficult. Like if you die.
It is. It's very
Yeah.
difficult.
And the movement of the clones is random, so
Okay.
the angle they push you in, because you know they kind of make these lanes and they push you in the direction they're moving, and their movement is random, so it can be real nasty.
Okay, he locked onto that foot there. That's good because you can do more damage locking onto just that one foot rather than locking onto a bunch of
Yeah, so
popcorn.
as you can see, the foot he locked onto is at the bottom now, and if I'm not mistaken, if you hit the part you're locking onto, you deal more damage, right?
I'm pretty sure.
So yeah, that's
So he's
basically why you
gonna-
want to do that.
Oh,
Yeah, there we go. He's getting
That
out of
was
that
a ball.
phase here.
They went the wrong way there. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Now phase 2.
Phase 2, the
ro-
feet spin
to
all
the
the time,
screen.
right? So there's no point in locking onto any specific part.
Yeah, I don't
Oh.
really worry about that. Yeah.
Yeah, they spin too much.
Ooh.
Nope. These are kind of how you
Ugh.
talk it. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
give it a minute. Oh,
So
he's
wait,
oh, yeah,
wait,
that-
oh wait, they're aimed at you, so you want to misdirect them at the bottom every time, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's like with
Nice
the
micro.
with the
No!
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh god.
the
Oh,
key to
here's the
that
final.
pattern there is just setting it up before it spawns.
Oh, final time. Ooh.
Okay,
Oh no.
he's gonna bomb through this. Just
Ooh.
bomb.
Just
'cause-
bomb you one
shit.
anyway. And there we
Yeah,
go.
there you go.
Boom.
Yep.
Nicely played.
and
Oh.
117 million.
GG.
Oh, almost 120. Fuck.
Yeah. And again, if you want to see the
What a
credits,
machine.
you're gonna have to deserve it
I might
yourself.
fire up some Ketsui.
But yeah,
This made me
but-
wanna play
but-
Ketsui.
Fun fact about that attack on the last boss with the homing bullets. Like the way Evacuary moves during that is by literally grabbing the edges of the screen and moving toward there,
Yeah, that's
which
really
is
cool.
fucking awesome.
Well,
I wonder
GG,
if you
like
can manipulate it.
you're making it to stay like that
Nicely
far
played.
without misses at all is just insane.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right
Just
to
like
run,
practice stage 5 a little bit, which I definitely can sympathize with because it's such a huge spike in difficulty compared to the rest of the game.
And now
Yeah,
now
that's
half
what-
the chat wants to play Ketsui.
Yeah. Well, you can't go wrong.
We shall all
That
go
was a
play
pretty
Ketsui
clear
now.
I
run,
probably
Yeah,
will fire
it's
up
a great
Ketsui
game.
here in a little bit. So
with like a lot of panic at the end.
Well, good job on that though. That was like I think that was very
117
entertaining
is
to
the
watch.
end score.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
nicely played.
117. And then
The end
Had an
score
easy clear.
was 119 mil.
Oh, 119.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
clear bone.
Well, that was the last run for tonight. So thank you guys for
Nice.
watching. That was a great time. We had like a lot of cool runs, a lot of different games.
Yeah.
We had some
Yeah.
like Grandpa of Shmups, you know, like very old games.
And Pau.
Yes, ancient.
Yeah, we've had like some ancient Shmups walking around with a walking stick, you know.
They're retired. Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean,
it
to
was
be
like
fair, there is a significant amount of people who grew up with our type that are now grandpas. You know.
That
damn.
is
It's
true.
true. I've
That
met
is
people
very
like that
true.
IRL who have like, that's what got me into the genre. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Damn, that's kind of wild. That's great.
That is wild.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thanks to all of you guys for being on commentary as well. It was a fun time. I hope you guys had fun
Yeah.
as well. And yeah, that's gonna be it. So let's see. Well, I mean, go for Lamarck is cool.
Thanks. That's one thing we learned today.
That's
That
one
is
thing
the
we learned.
lesson.
Mark is cool.
Yeah. Mark's cool.
Yeah.
Follow my channel. That's
If
the
you
lesson
want-
for today's video.
Yeah.
Shout outs to everyone else though that joined in. It's really fun having a panel of people doing the commentary and talking about the games.
Yeah, for sure. Also, yeah, thanks Maximo for like your very detailed commentary for your run. That really made it like
Thanks.
really interesting to watch. I didn't speak much because I was just listening to you. I was like, oh,
Yeah, honestly,
Hmm.
there's going to be more at that because I have other stuff I want to commentate, both for that game and other stuff.
I
in
mean,
the
sure. I mean,
future,
you
so.
want me to make you like a permanent commentator for the event, so you can just hop in whenever if you see like something you're interested in the lineup.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
think
wouldn't
that's a cool
mind.
idea.
Because there's plenty of stuff that we've already covered on like STG Weekly that is probably not going to get new stuff soon. So
Like,
STG weekly, not so weekly.
well, yeah, it's hard finding stuff sometimes that I know about.
Yeah, I can see it. I
Oh.
can see it.
But yeah,
Yeah,
that's gonna
Octa's
be
talked
it
about that,
for
that was
yeah,
funny.
that's gonna be it for tonight though. Hope you guys had a fun time. If you enjoy this kind of stuff, we also generally have every Saturday the same thing what we just do with Touhou, like because it's mostly focused on Touhou. So you know, that's my main thing. So yeah, it's a fun time generally. You know what? Touhou's cool. You guys should like play Touhou more if you haven't already. We have some fun things when Zin doesn't drink too much. It's kind of fun. But yeah.
Or you can play Ikusan.
Ikusan is a fun one as well, you know, dude. I really enjoy watching you play Ikusan, but yeah. Anyway, in any case, for real this time, thank you guys for watching, and I hope, oh wait, actually, do we have a link to the submission form of Shmup like SRS, if people want to submit? I think I have a link to it. Yeah, there you go. So if you guys want to submit for Shmup Replay Showcase, which we do with Mark every, like, 2 months or so, here's the form for it, if you want to submit to it. And now, if you just want to submit to the regular Touhou show that we host every week, that should be the link to it.
Honestly, your every 2 months would be more accurate if you would say every whenever.
It is
No,
2
it's been
months.
every 2 months. I've been consistent.
We've been consistent. I'll have.
We've
you know.
been consistent, damn it.
The thing is,
I've
if we
been
were
on
faster
schedule.
than this, see, the thing is, if we were like doing it more often than this, we would run out of runs very fast. Actually, what how big's the queue right now? Let me check. It's not that like. It's not that. We have like. Oh, never mind. We have like around 23 runs in the queue. Wait, no, we can remove 5 of these. 23 minus 5. Yeah, we have like around 18 runs in the queue. See, it's not like it's fine. But yeah.
I mean, to be fair, to be fair, we also have so few rounds in the queue because of how the submission limit works.
Yeah, true, but that's just because, you know, because I knew the show would be like once every 2 months. You know, if we had allowed people to send every month, that would be like stuck.
You know what I say? If it isn't broke, let's not try to fix it. I think it's
Exactly.
working well.
Once it's gonna be
Things are
broken,
going
we
well.
will increase the rate, but for now, well, let's keep it at that.
I think it's working well for now.
Exactly, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys around next time. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Bye.